from my retreat. With Reset by Design Wellness, and honestly, it was everything. From the moment I arrived, I felt held in every way. The whole experience was so thoughtfully put together that really helped me unplug from the noise and actually reconnect with myself. Every space felt peaceful and intentional, like it was chosen just for rest, reflection, and healing. The wellness activities like the sound bath, the breath work, and yoga was incredibly powerful, and the workshops was beyond restorative. There was no pressure to do anything, just this gentle support and freedom to check in with what I really needed in the moment. One of the biggest takeaways I would say is realizing that this type of retreat isn't really luxury, it's a necessity. Like going to the doctor every year, I plan on doing this every year for my mental, spiritual, and emotional well being. And the community of women, I showed up not knowing a single person and left feeling very deeply connected with everyone. There was so much vulnerability, support, and love, and that's rare, and it was real. Reset by Design Wellness gave me the space, tools, and care I didn't even know I needed. I came home clearer, lighter, and more grounded, and already counting down the days till next time. So, whatever they are planning, wherever we are going, Reset by Design Wellness, say less, I am there for real.
Come on in, come on in, come on in, not come on in, not come. Sorry, y'all know I'm weird. Whatever.
Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl BondyBlue. So let's go ahead. Let's go ahead. Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl BondyBlue. Okay, follow me on Instagram and let's get into the video. Right?
Hey everybody, what's up? Okay. What's going on, girl? Listen, I am here. I'm up here trying to like figure out a way to see everything on multiple screens at the same time. Hi, everybody. Happy Thursday. Just so you know, there is no OLFP tonight. Okay, the ladies are taking off. There's no OLFP tonight. Once again, there is no OLFP, no ladies first panel tonight. But I will be coming to my members for a members only this evening for Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, so we can talk about all the things, girl. Y'all know I give good love. I'll buy your clothes. Girl, listen, I miss a baby face ass nigga. I'll cook your dinner too. Ooh, baby. Soon as I get home from work, I'll pay your rent, babe. Your faithful lover. Oh. Soon as I get home from work. Listen. Girl, I treat you right, and I'll never lie. Hey, y'all better get y'all membership. Yes, come on, members. Yes, Nebula Sky. Oh, that's pretty. Thank you so much for becoming a member. I haven't shook them tits in a minute. Y'all got me stuck. Okay. Your faithful lover. Oh. Soon as I get home from work. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I had to start the day off with some music. Okay. I had to try to orchestrate my day, figure out what type of workout I'm gonna do today, girl, because it's one of them days. All right. Y'all ask how I stay, doing my workouts and all of that type of stuff is because I don't be too hard on myself, but I also know that you got to make it happen, Captain. You got to make it happen. You can't be out here saying you're going to work out and then, just not working out. So I didn't work out yesterday. I know I got to work out today. You know what I'm saying? But I also got to get my work done, y'all. So picking up where we left off, let me see. Let's pick up where we left off yesterday because I want to discuss the continuation of Funky Dineva versus Tamar Braxton. Because at the end of my live yesterday, if you missed it, oh yes, girl, we talked about it. At the end of my live yesterday, we had a conversation about how Tamar is, a user. She's a user, girl. She's a user and slightly an abuser, okay? In a way that I believe she uses and exploits people with no real care for them whatsoever. That's how I feel she rolls. And I think it goes back to childhood. I think being the youngest child and, being there by herself when all of her siblings had left her behind and, they felt bad about it. So now everybody got to always be placating to her immature emotions and shit, validating her and her bullshit, wooing the piss out of her when really y'all needed to find a way to stand on business with Tamar. Okay? I've been saying that. I remember when her and her mama went on the Yanla, and I said, at the end of the day, if you still need to check your child like that, you was fucking up. Okay? And listen. And I'm talking about specifically in the case of Tamar. Tamar is one of those people where, yes, you could tell that the mama and the daddy fucked up somewhere along the way, right? Yes. But at what point does the 40-year-old woman who continues to tell us that she understands how wayward she is, when can we expect for you to start, remedying, get your words together, bitch. Remedying the situation, remedying the situation. When can we get that from you? When can we get you to show up as like a 40-something, almost 50-something-year-old woman that has gone through a lot, but has learned a lot? Where are the lessons? Where are the lessons, girl? Because I don't see them. I don't see them anywhere. I think what she's learned is that she can get attention from bad shit. That's what I think Tamar learned. Y'all know, I think, I really do have heart for Tamar because I feel like somebody really fucked over Tamar as a child in order to create this unstable creature that we see before us today. You know what I'm saying? Because the reason why I call her unstable creature, shout out to baby boy, is because yesterday she posted that she apologized to Funky Dineva and apparently went and deleted the shit. She posted it. Because we talked about it yesterday, y'all. She posted her apology. I love Funky Dineva Ross. I love Miss Funky Dineva. I never meant. Listen, she did what needed to be done just to stop him from telling. And then she deleted it. And Funky said, you can delete the story. You can unfollow me. You can subliminally post. But your ass was gonna clear that shit up. Okay? That's what Funky Dineva said. Just, really, really well said that. But you can do whatever you want to, but you wasn't gonna play with me. That's what it's given. Okay. And then, y'all, the thing that I never talked about, but I felt as soon as I saw the post originally, and sometimes the thought come through my mind, it come up and go away, and I forget to tell y'all about it. Girl, it was his birthday, but the way they walked into the party like it was about her, girl, let me tell you something. Q, I wanted to text you yesterday, but I don't know if you still got the same number. Because I still feel a way about the fact that I didn't get a text message when you was coming in town for Essence. But that's okay, because I was out of the country anyway. However, I wanted to text you and tell you better not ever be friends with that bitch like that again. Listen, you better not ever be friends with a bitch like that. Do you hear me, sir? Okay? He may be, look, Funky Dineva may be unhinged in his way. Please don't misunderstand me. Okay? But this situation where you make his birthday about you, the way you went about that, Like, you really usurped this man's birthday. This whole, like, as far as I'm concerned, you know, when it's your birthday, the whole week, the whole month, however you want to do it is your birthday, right? And can you imagine? I'm trying to have a good time for my birthday. It's Leo season. I'm going up on a Tuesday. And you come out with a story that might be a lie that got everybody thinking that I didn't oops upside your head, or I didn't gave you something that when you got home, you had a slip and fall in the stove. Either way, a whole bunch of crazy bitches is talking to me about it. And y'all, I can't be mad at Funky when it comes to this, because I know what it's like for everybody else to think that you just shouldn't respond to shit when what you're seeing is all of this shit flying across the top of your phone every couple of seconds. Like, bitch, this is my world right here. Okay, hold up. Sorry. The phone. Okay. The phone, girl. I'm here. This is where I'm at. This is my job. This is what's going on with my life. I'm here with the phone, okay? Most of the time. Because when I start playing The Sims, y'all, I'm not looking at my phone, okay? Okay? But at the end of the day, I'm on the phone. And so if I'm on my shit at any given time and I see crazy ass comments sliding across the top of the screen, even if I read the first 3 words of that motherfucker, I might automatically get triggered. I might get upset. I have every right to. Motherfuckers is atting me. They talking to me. So, and listen, when y'all come over here trying to talk shit about Funky and all that in my comments, I want y'all to chill, because I am very cool with him. I do like him. I don't have to always agree with the shit that people say on social media. And a lot of what I've learned from people that's on social media is there's a lot of, making y'all upset on purpose for engagement. So I really don't get emotionally invested in anything anybody's saying. But the fact that I have met Q in life, a few times, I like Q. Okay? I do. In person, from what I know of him, I like him. And so I don't like when y'all come over here in my comments trying to be fucking messy, trying to get me to, I'm not doing that with y'all. I don't know. Y'all might be new. Some of y'all know me. I don't do online mess. Y'all could try to pull me in as much as y'all would like to, and bitch, I don't do it. I don't do mess. I don't do mess. Thank you for following me on Twitch. Y'all, I'm adding some mods to my game. I'm scared to play it though, because I added Wicked Whims to my game last night and I forgot how Wicked Whims can be. Meaning, like, you could just be doing any old thing on The Sims. You look down, you look back up, full adult content. Okay? Penetration. You've seen it all on the screen with The Sims. Okay? But I'm gonna tell y'all something. Y'all hoes not about to come in my comments trying to get me to say something about Funky that y'all can go run tell that to, because y'all like him. Y'all like him. Stop being in my comments talking shit. That man had 7,000 people waiting to hear him talk about this shit. So I'm gonna need for y'all to stop coming to my little bitty channel trying to get me wrapped up in some bullshit with somebody that got 7,000 people in their damn chat. Stop playing with me. Okay? Because that's what I feel like y'all be trying to do. Oh, like, what? Please don't put me into no foolishness acting like y'all don't like him and y'all like me and all of this bullshit, because y'all be over there. Stop playing with me. Y'all do the same thing with Tasha. Try to make that mess with me. Listen, there is no mess. Find somebody else to do it. Stop trying to make fetch happen with me. It's not going to happen. Find somebody else to do it. If I ever got an issue with a motherfucker, they going to know from me. They not going to know from y'all. Like, that's not how I roll. Okay. And most of the 9 times out of 10, I don't have no fucking issue, because at the end of the day, bitch, this is a job. I don't give a fuck about none of this shit. Like, real true blue in my feelings. The girl, once I'm off of it, I'm off of it. I don't care what nobody said. I said what I said, and that's all I could worry about. You feel me? Just saying, I be seeing y'all in my comments. Y'all, if I say something, here y'all go, but hey. Girl, go find somebody else to do it. I'm not that YouTuber. I'm not that. I'm not that. But yeah, so Funky Dineva is like, you still deleted it though, bitch. And I feel like because she, it's a story. Stories go away after 24 hours anyway, and you asked for her to put it on the stories, but did she unfollow him? Let's go and see. Let's go and see, girl. Tamara Braxton. Let's see, girl. Hold up. First of all, I want to see if it's, bitch, my voice is my PR stunt. It's not though. It's not though, Tamar, because we didn't hear a song and we saw mess. We didn't hear a song. If you would have sang to us, girl, if we would have got a song about, girl, I woke up. I said I woke up. I said I woke up in a pool of blood. Tree of my teeth missing. My head is hurting. I'm down to the hospital. Somebody pray for a bitch. Now, if that would have been the intro into what was going on, then your voice would have been the stunt in the show. Your voice would have been the stunt and the show. I don't even think I heard a song as soon as I saw Mendices and his little hair. As soon as I saw Mendices and his little hair, girl, I didn't hear nothing you was singing about. All I saw was, bitch, is she fucking with Mendices? And listen, y'all know what I think. I could be wrong, but this is what I think. I think that you are fucking with Mendices. I think that that's what Quentin was hinting at, that he didn't want to really lay out there because he don't want to fully put you on blast like that. And I don't know why. Maybe there's something in it for him to gain. You don't want to ruin, you don't want to ruin your relationships with people. That's not what's hot. Okay, you don't want to ruin your relationships with the people. But ultimately, girl, I don't know. I just have this crazy faith that the next 24 hours are about to change everything. Wait for it. This reminds me about how this man is totally different. This whole everything, every time, everything, all of these absolutes. Girl, all I can think about is totally different when she said everything about to change. Girl, we gonna see. I can't sleep. Oh, okay, you excited? God is with her. She will not fall. Okay. Quit arguing with motherfuckers who are being used by the devil to disrupt your spirit. Ma'am, what if you are the one being used against other people to disrupt their spirit? Because please be clear, Tamara, you are the upset. In usual situations, you are the one causing a disruption. Okay, that's why your mama, Tamar, that's why your mama had to holler at you like that. You are the disruptor, and not in a good way. You know, usually the young one, that's the disruptor, is supposed to be like progressive. You disrupting because you disrupting, toxic, patterns and shit. She's not, no, that's not what she's doing. She's just showing us. Okay, she is just showing us all of the issues that the PKs go through in adulthood. Okay, let me tell y'all something. Y'all want to see a real test of how that religion be whipping people ass? I don't care what y'all talking about in my comments, because I know, it's not the religion. Girl, say what the fuck you want to. PKs, as long as I have been knowing preachers' children. And baby, I grew up in a church. I grew up in 2-3 churches. Okay. The pastor's children are always the example of how that church life really be whipping folks' ass. It really ain't what they said it was. You know what I'm saying? She's not your average girl. She's God's investment. Play with her and you'll go broke in the spirit. Abashan. Let's go. Yes, God. The rabbit got the gun. Ma'am, that is literally what he said about you. Do y'all see how she did this and then flipped it all? Did y'all see how she just flipped all of this? Girl, people's stories will tell you everything. Do y'all be in people's stories like that? Listen, did all that hating and gossiping about me and still couldn't stop shit? I'd be mad too. Ma'am. Who was trying to stop shit? Bitch, I'm Nene looking around. Who was trying to stop shit? I missed it. Nobody was trying to stop anything, Tamara. This is your fault, girl. You did it. I'm sorry. I'm going to stop screaming Tamara into my microphone. I believe I will. Okay. This is like a whole bunch of delusional, shit. But please don't forget, y'all. Don't be so delusional as to be like Tamara, okay? Tamara, don't be like her. Don't be that delusional. However, you should be like J. Cole delusional, okay? If you've ever heard J. Cole talk about, what it took for him to become the great rapper that he is today, there is a certain level of delusion one must have in order to follow one's dreams in a world full of people that are allowing all of their dreams to die before they even really get into high school. She did apologize. She deleted it. She deleted it, y'all. Ohana means family, and family means nothing. Girl, I don't know. I don't know what none of that said. Let's just go to my saves from yesterday. If we go to my saves from yesterday, I'm sure. Wait, you know what? No, because I didn't save it because I actually saw it in real time. Let me go and see who might have posted what Tamara said to Funky Dineva. Okay. Y'all, that remind me that there's a really great artist out here. His name is Jock, and it was his birthday yesterday. And apparently I'm one of his favorite people in the city. So he did some artwork, in his iconic print that he does. And I was just like, oh, he did BondyBlue in his print. I felt so special. I did, y'all. I felt very special. I love my people for real. I'm always assuming motherfuckers hate me. So when I find out they like me, girl, sometimes I be like, oh, I like you too. That's what's up. Damn, I don't see it. Hold up. That's probably because Hollywood Unlock ain't got it. Where is this on site? You can't trust Hollywood Unlock. Jason somewhere trying to be a star. Okay. They not posting the way they used to. Okay, hold up. That's not it. Oh, here we go. No, where is the damn apology? Child. Y'all saw Eva and her man back together. Okay, girl, damn. I'm glad y'all back together. I would really like to know why y'all broke up. Because the rumor is that the man was a whore. So I could have sworn I saw. Oh, I love y'all too. No, I know y'all love me over here. I'm about to pull up my own shit. I know y'all love me over here. Like, y'all my people. This my shit, of course. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about out and about in the world. Girl, I don't. Yeah, no. Because everybody like to act like, I'm tripping because I remember how much people didn't like me when I was growing up. Bitch, you not about to make me feel crazy. Okay? Hold up. Here we go, Jack. Don't you come back no more. What you say? All right, hold up. Somebody that manipulated me for 18 years. They're also a Pisces. Terrible people. I know I made some of y'all mad with that. Not all of y'all. Don't take it so personal. There's some of y'all Pisces out there that I like, that I fuck with. I mean, few and far in between, baby. Few and far in between. This what it said, y'all. And this means it should have still been up there. She deleted it, y'all. She deleted it because it should have still been up there. No matter what he says, I love Miss Funky Dineva anyway. Had I known what was going on while I was in the hospital trying to recover, I would have said something. You're a liar. And the truth ain't in you. Okay, because she knew. He said she knew. It's terrible that whatever I didn't say turned into all of this. I just want peace. I still want to know what you was in the hospital for. What were you in the hospital for, Tamara? Tamara, what were you in the hospital for, ma'am? We all want to know. It's so much confusion. Like, is it going to all come out and make sense for us in 24 hours, girl? I don't know. But all I know is Quentin. Let it go. Don't be cool with her no more. You can't trust her. You can't trust her worse shit. All right. Well, I just wanted to let y'all know that she deleted it, and I guess they not friends no more. Oh, no. I wanted to see if she was still following him because she did delete it. Okay. Why is Tyrese on her page, girl? I don't want to know. You know why? Because she a crying ass nigga just like him. Okay. You a crying ass nigga just like him. Okay, Miss Funky. Oh no. Unfollowed. This Miss Funky Dineva is not in the follows. Funk and E. Hold up. Funk E. Nope. No Miss Funky Listen. No, she is no longer following Miss Funky Dineva. Okay, that's apparently what's going on. Now let's go see if Miss Funky Dineva is let's see. Oh, wait a minute. He been posting. He got a new studio. All right, nigga, congratulations. When you gonna have me down there? Okay, questions. Okay, dear Dineva, he giving y'all advice. Okay. He said you could delete the story. Then he said, don't expect me to be the bigger person. I stopped doing that 2 years ago. When it comes to conflict, I'm just as petty as the next bitch. That being the bigger person crap does not work. You stay quiet, I stay quiet. You say something, I'ma say something. I ain't very much along these same lines. You stay quiet, bitch, I ain't got nothing to say. Now, I might talk about you, but ain't nobody gonna know I'm talking about you. All right? It's that simple. I woke up this afternoon and shots were fired. This is from 2 hours ago, y'all. So I'm firing back. Anyone who's got a problem with it can kiss my whole anus ass. I'm childish, petty, immature, and messy, all rolled into one petite, small, bike, smooth skin package. I am a rich white woman. I have no job and nothing to do all day, every day, and have nothing but time. Is you finished or is you done? Since you the rabbit holding a gun. If you bad as you say you is, then shoot. Nigga, you the one that's holding the gun. She's not holding the gun. You're holding the gun. You're holding the gun. Okay? Sorry, y'all. I didn't know y'all couldn't see. I was reading it for you. Like if you wasn't looking and you was listening, you heard what happened. That's why I was trying to have more than one screen up here, but it make an echo happen in all of this. So then Funky said, and this toothless Muppet is still bumping her gums, literally. Oh my God. 14 minutes ago, y'all. I've been on here and he just posted again about Tamara. Shouldn't you be somewhere recovering or waiting on a blood transfusion since you almost died and woke up in a pool of blood? Just how big was the pool? Was it Olympic size, standard size, a kiddie pool, or that little bit of sink blood that we occasionally spit out when we are brushing our teeth? I'm beyond positive that it was the latter. Your near-death experience sure as hell didn't leave you grateful to be alive enough to the point where you would stop being messy, dramatic, and desperately seeking attention. Your ass ain't fall hard enough. Oh God, the reading continues. Maybe you should get drunk and take them crazy pills and pass out again. Bitch. Time on my hands. I'm sorry, y'all. I wasn't ready for that one. Since you been away, bitch. Bring it over here. Hold up, y'all. I gotta recenter. Once I move, I gotta recenter. Recenter me, bitch. All right. Maybe you should get drunk, take them crazy pills, and pass out again. Lady, I done told you, leave me alone. I am trying my hardest to not take it there with you. This is your second warning. I suggest you go on about your snaggletooth business. This ain't what you want. This is your second warning to leave me alone. Drop this shit and stop posting subliminal post. The world knows you are talking to me, Tamara Braxton. Little toothless Muppet. That is so sad. Now she gonna cry about y'all calling her a Muppet. Because they said Girl, girl, do you know what the Muppets look like? Fake humans. You're going to be okay. Did all that hating and gossiping about me and still couldn't stop shit, I'd be mad too. So he's saying this was about him. Yeah. It's given that this was all about you. Child, he was so mad. He posted the same shit twice. He was so mad. Okay. But yeah, child. Not Smiles by Dr. Heavenly. Nigga, it's petty as fuck. Oh my God. Child, let me check the stories just in case. What the fuck is this? Dinner and drinks is ruining your friendship. Bitch, now I need to see. I need to see the original post. Wait a minute.
A lot of times with old friends is that you meet up for dinner, you talk about what's been happening in both of your lives over the last 6 months, and then it's over. You're not creating any new novel memories. I really tried to change the way that I see some of my old friends. So when my best friend came to visit when my baby was born, we could have just done a bunch of things, hang out at home, but I really wanted to take her to the beach and take her to see these new things. It was the first time in a long time that we had made a new memory. And now we've actually done that more times this year. So I think really the idea of novelty creates memories. Something that happens a lot of times with old friends is that you meet up for dinner, you talk about what's been happening in both of your lives over the last 6 months, and then it's over. You're not creating any new novel memories. I really tried to change the way that I see some of my old friends.
Okay. Listen, I just wanted to see was there any subtle shade in there. I didn't get it, but that was good. That was a good point. Okay. I want to create memories with my people. Let's go do shit. All right. That's why, look, me and my homegirl met up yesterday. Was it yesterday or the day before yesterday? Child, one of them days we went to lunch. I think it was yesterday. We went to lunch, right? And we catching up having lunch. And I was just like, okay, girl, but we need to go dancing or something. Like, this is cute, but we need to go dancing or something. So we're going to try to work that out. Okay. Steve John. Is that what that say? Steve Jean? Baby? I don't know. But thank you for becoming a member, babe. J. Ray, thank you for becoming a member. I'm no psychologist. I'm sorry. Thank you for the super chat. I'm no psychologist, but I'm gonna need for Tamar to get her personality disorder diagnostic and treated. I know Funky is problematic at times, but I refuse to believe anything the chaos demon says. She's dramatic. Saltwater Zwada, what's going on, girl? Thank you for the super chat. I need Tamar to stop and get help. She gets into junior with everyone. I guess you meant she gets into shit with everybody. I don't know. Funky Dynamo is going to spill some tea and Mendices is going to catch a stray. And I believe Mendices deserves to catch any stray that he catches. Because I just think that he's an ain't shit individual. So I just kind of feel like whatever stray he catch, he deserves it. He does. He deserves it, girl. Let him catch it. All right, let's move on. Where do I want to go next? I wanted to go here. Surprise.
You have 2 daughters. Do you feel like you raised them both differently or the same?
I think different because her dad was not in her life. But then I guess I embrace her more because I felt it because I did not have that figure. My mother did not embrace her either. She didn't have that grandmother love.
Why didn't she embrace her?
Oh, that makes so much sense. Girl, the reason why Evelyn Lozada seems like a woman that hates other women so much is because neither her mama nor her grandmama liked her because the daddy didn't stay around. And probably because she looked a little bit, I guess a little browner. I don't know. The lady looked white to me, so I don't know.
I don't know what she had against her. No
skin.
Yeah, she was a little racist, and I don't know why. Because my grandfather was black.
Well, I think your mom.
Well, that's how it goes. That's how it goes. They like black men. They don't like black women. But also, Evelyn Lozada, this is not a way for you to make us think that you black. This is not a way for that. All of the people that are a product of the black people, y'all can be with ethnicity y'all would like, but y'all are interracial. We are not. I'm sorry, the black delegation has decided. Evelyn Lozada, Cardi B, Erica, what the fuck? All y'all raised Latina. I'm better because I'm not dark. all y'all that want to come into the Black community in adulthood and forget that y'all was raised by these racist Latina people, yeah, y'all are interracial. Y'all are a mix, and we need to come up with it. I think interracial is the name for y'all, because y'all got a whole bunch of races up in there. You know what I'm saying? And listen, Afro-Caribbean, Afro-Latina, bitch, you know what the fuck I'm saying. Okay? White woman who don't speak any goddamn English. What? Y'all are not white. Y'all are not white. Y'all are not white, but y'all are also not Black. And y'all may have a similar experience, and y'all may share DNA with us. But I would like for us to go ahead and classify people in a certain manner that is accurate, so everybody can stop being so upset. Because I'm tired of arguing with people about who's Black and who's not Black and all of this stupid shit. Listen, interracial. Also, I see y'all, the African people and the African American people are still arguing on TikTok. Y'all need lives. Y'all need lives. Anytime I could tell the difference between an African face and an African American face. Congratulations, bitch. Go get a sociology degree. Go get a sociology degree, bitch. Go to school with what you think you can see, looking at people's faces and shit. Who the fuck cares at this point? Y'all, I don't know why y'all still caring so much about these boxes. Is it because it's the only thing you feel you have left to hold on to your boxes? Bitch, I'm in this box. Because it's fighting to stay in these boxes, boy.
Almost darker than me.
Yeah, my mother was darker.
It was clear that she liked.
In the Black community, it doesn't make sense. Y'all, I need y'all to understand. Listen to me. Racism doesn't make sense. Racism doesn't make sense because it's stupid. It doesn't make sense. It's not going to make sense. It's not going to make sense.
Liked her, but she didn't like me.
Did you feel that as a kid?
Yeah, I knew. She didn't. She took Titi to Disney, and she was like, I'm not taking her.
What a biatch.
Yeah, she didn't really like my father either. And he felt like she didn't like him for the same reasons.
And he was not that dark either. Among the older brothers, he was the lightest one.
You have 2 daughters. Do you feel?
Do y'all see how colorism ruins relationships? Do y'all see how y'all have created all of this trauma amongst these generations of women through colorism? Through feeling like somebody's better or worse depending on their skin tone? That's why I want y'all to stop. That's why I want y'all to stop. That's why we have to call it out, though. Y'all always want us to not talk about it. You have to call it out so that you can see it clearly, because once you can see shit clearly, you can like break it down. Once I can see it, I'm like, okay, yeah, now I got to stop that. Okay? Lord have mercy. But this is how a lot of people feel. They hold on to colorism. They hold on to racism. I'm not Latina. Listen, I'm African American Creole, bitch. Okay. You can call me whatever you like to call me, but I know who my people are. Okay. And essentially, my grandfather wanted to know how dark I was going to be, because they care so much. All of them that have dealt with imperialism, all of them who have dealt with colonialism and being enslaved by white people, everybody has been left with the remnants of lighter, whiter, better. Darker, wrong. Darker, bad. Darker, poor. And then if you are dark, you got to have good hair or small features in order for you to be considered actually beautiful. It's tiring that we have to keep having these conversations. But I'm going to tell y'all something right now. All of y'all too sensitive, and why y'all always talking about this, people? I'm going to need for y'all to take y'all ignorant asses back down to the level that you're supposed to be on. Stop coming up here with the rest of us that are okay with having these conversations, because we can see it. I'm tired of y'all. Listen, I'm not for everybody. I ain't trying to be. Okay? Speaking of not being for everybody, y'all, I don't know why we keep seeing clips of Raven and her wife, but at this point, somebody's being paid.
What a strap at? You got the strap. You use the strap. What's the strap size, bitch? How big that motherfucker strap?
Okay, please be prepared. I know it is only 2 o'clock at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, bitch, but it's 5 o'clock somewhere. The conversation is about to get adult.
Is that motherfucker?
I'm courteous. I let her choose so that I don't have any problems.
Listen,
but it can't be a color.
Yeah.
Wait.
Cannot be.
I can't emasculate
can't be
her.
Pink.
It was
pink.
It's not emasculation, y'all. Every time I see a clip of Raven, and her wife having a conversation, there is always race involved. But I love how people always wanted to argue. Like recently, people have, wanted to go back and forth with me about the fact that I believe that Miranda has internalized racism like I believe all white people do. I believe all white people, especially in America, start off base level racist. As you get older, you have to unlearn it if you care to. If you don't care to unlearn it, the layers of racism are always still there on top of you thinking that you're not. Okay? Okay? So this situation, y'all, I don't feel like this lady has done any work in order to not be that way. Come on, it's 9:40, it's 9:15 p.m. somewhere. Come on now.
Wait a minute. So it's
the UK? I can't see. That look like the UK.
It's like a blueberry.
It better not be.
No, it has to be skin tone.
Nope. Skin tone.
Okay, Hillary Banks in the comments, 6,000 likes. This is why I hate, this is why I can't stand straight people sometimes. This is why, I really don't like straight people sometimes. And this is why I tell y'all act gay. And y'all get mad about it. Somebody was like, don't put that jacket. Girl, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about how you feel about it. I don't. You'll be okay. Everybody will be okay. The reason why I say that, the same ick I have for Blueface and Krishan is what I'm starting to have for these two. Why would you ever feel like that? I get, we could have a level of annoyance with this, interracial, problematic lesbian couple here. We could have an issue with them. We could talk about them. We could get tired of seeing them. But the way y'all love to try to compare any story that you see repeatedly that you tired of seeing a Krishan and Blueface, that shit needs to be studied. Because there's a lot of y'all that act like y'all can't see the difference between crackheads and just some talkative lesbians. And that's a problem for me. Problematic, talkative lesbians, Krishan and Blueface being on drugs, knocking teeth out, beating the shit out of each other, going to jail, child abuse. You think that's the same as the lesbians talking about what type of strap they use? Now, you saw the headline and you still came and listened so that you could leave a comment to let us know how much you don't like this gay shit. It absolutely gives trying to be homophobic.
But she can choose.
Right. What a strap at? You got the strap. You use the strap.
And I don't care what y'all talking about. If I'm going to have a conversation with these two, I do want to know what that looks like between the two of them. And yeah, it's because I'm bisexual. Yeah, that's why. The fuck? I don't give a damn. I want to know. What color? I wanted to know what color it was. What color flesh tone? Is it a light-skinned dick, Raven? I'm sorry, y'all. Is it a light-skinned dick, Raven? I want to know. Is it light-skinned or is it, I don't know why I automatically thought those really dark, dark brown skin, kind of like that flesh feel. That's why she don't want it to be a color, because it's got to be a certain type of feel. And for it to feel more human-like, it's got to be the color of a human. She said caramel. That makes sense. I love that for her. I love the fact that it seems like Raven might pull out a suitcase. Okay, if Raven wasn't only fucking Miranda, Raven would be the gay girl that pulls up to your house and pulls a briefcase out of her car. She's not pulling a backpack. That's too elementary. That's too broke, bitch. I am a rich lesbian. I do not carry a backpack. I carry a briefcase, bitch. And she shows up. First of all, there's a code. You got to put a code. You know what I'm saying? Look, 69 something. Click, pop. Now you got 6, 7, 8. Do you want to go crazy? 9. All in the same flesh tone. I love that for her. Light-skinned men have dark penises. Well, the penises in general are a plethora of colors. They're never merely the color of the person. Like, you know, that's not the case. So the fact that, you know, she needs for it to be caramel, it is because we are trying to be honest here. We do not want to pull out a dark skin, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Because that's you putting too much pressure on it when you pull out the dark skin one. Listen, and let me tell y'all something. I have had this situation happen with me where I am offered what size would you prefer. When I tell y'all I overshot it, bitch, I overshot it. Do you hear me? I overshot it. So when I tell y'all, when it comes to the deal, as my friend calls it, the Dilladoras, when it comes to the Dilladoras, okay? Shout out to Kima. Stay between 6 and 7. Stay between 6 and 7. Unless you out here being bent over, you know what I'm saying? Bent on the corner. Because I say it like that, but what I really mean is, you know, if you have a wide set, do your thing, girl. This is not a judgment. But if you're just a regular and you're not used to, if you're not used to, because you used to, you know, real shit don't, you know what I'm saying? So if you go, I'm telling y'all right now, 6 to 7, do not overdo it. You're going to hurt yourself. You're going to hurt yourself. It's not like real dick. Okay? When real, okay? Real dick is different. Okay? It don't hit as hard. It has flesh. It's soft. It'll, you know, it'll melt into your flesh in certain ways. But let me tell y'all something. Okay? Rebecca, don't make me block you. I had this conversation with y'all. I am not who y'all think I am when it comes to that shit. I just had a conversation with some people. Stop playing with me, okay? Stop playing with me, because I don't care what y'all talking about. The insinuation that I want to do that to a man is weird to me. I didn't say I had a strap for somebody. That's not what I said. That's weird. Please don't say shit like that in my comments, because I really do want to block you. Like, I wanted to block you. Don't play with me like that. Okay? I am traditional. Bitch. Okay, y'all really don't know me. We talk about things and y'all think y'all know what I'm talking about. That's not what's happening here. Stop playing with me like that. I'm talking about my experience. Okay? In my experience, okay? In my experience, you got to be safe out here and you can't overshoot it. You can't overshoot it with the big old Dilladoras, because they hurt, girl. They hurt. Okay, yes, 6, 7 Mac. Okay, so listen, because I know there are a lot of like new lesbians out there, right? Y'all don't know this because this is YouTube, but on TikTok, there's a conversation about a lot of women that become lesbians or start dating women later on in life. So you've had this first part of your life with real dick, so you're not prepared. Okay, you could do a 8 or 9 with a real dick, but when it comes to the Dilladoras, no. Take it easy, girl. Take it easy. Take it slow. Because ultimately, 6 is great. 6 is not small. It's really not. Girl, we about to have a conversation I'm not trying to have on here right now. We'll have that conversation on my members only. Remind me to talk to y'all about the Dilladoras and all of that, okay? Because I'm low-key new to them. I'm new to them. It was never my thing now. I've always felt like if I wanted one, I would just get a real one, okay? Hence, okay? But in my, you know, in my shop SEDURE, okay, link down below in the description box, and me playing around in such things as adult women do, I found out that it don't need to be that big. It really don't. It's kind of the way you know, it's where it's pointing and what it's doing. But I do understand when it comes to the real, you know what I'm saying? It is more of a situation. But with the playtime, it's more of a like a pulling situation, not a bang situation. Okay. Conversations for a later date. Just the type of stuff that we will be talking about tonight, because I probably will have a drink. Okay. Now, how deep is your tunnel? We grown, like the video. No, girth is everything. No, absolutely. Asia, thank you for being a member, boo. I lost both my hetero and strap virginity around the same time. College, the strap is no joke. Tread lightly, ladies. No, for real. It was tried on me. I had a really, I had a torrid love affair with a young woman in New York right before Katrina. And that was like the first time that I got, you know what I'm saying? Okay. And it was terrible. It was painful. It was so painful. I was not ready for that. I was still a virgin, girl. Listen. Yeah. No, but listen, like, what do you mean? In real life, girth and length are also important. Girl, we got this conversation with my members on. I ain't got time for y'all with this. Y'all gonna keep pulling me into this conversation. It's a good conversation. No, I am grown, girl. Okay, I'm an adult. But no, like, I don't know what that's about with everybody thinking that because I'm like a very like, equally masculine, feminine energy that I'm out here, trying to fuck dudes. I'm not. And I know a lot of y'all want me to. A lot of y'all men out there, I know especially some of y'all gay boys that like me. I know that's what y'all want from me. But no, girl, I'm very traditional. I'm very, very traditional. Okay. If I wanted, I'm gonna just be real right quick. Hold up. Where is it at? If I wanted to somebody, it wouldn't be a man. Okay, when I'm with men, I get okay. Pillow princess, traditional. Lay on my back. Okay. I don't know what y'all talking about. It ain't my way, girl. It ain't my way. Oh, all right. Let's see where we want to go next. Let's go to Cardi because Cardi is still, in court this week.
You said she's
These wigs are killing. After the first one, these wigs are killing.
bigger than you? Is that correct?
Absolutely.
How do you know that?
I mean, look.
I'm looking. I don't agree with that. You said she's bigger than you? Is that correct?
Absolutely.
How do you know that?
The girl was looking at me. Hold up. There's more. Hold up.
Walking forward.
Right. And she's, you said she's bigger than you? Is that correct?
Absolutely.
How do you know that?
I mean, look.
I'm looking. I don't agree with that. What is your basis? Are you saying she's physically bigger? She's taller?
I mean, you have her medical records,
I don't
right?
have anything. I'm asking you the question.
I mean, I was 130 pounds at that time.
So she's overweight, right? In your opinion.
Objection, no.
I don't know who the lawyer is, but the lawyer is glued into social media. I don't know if any of what this lawyer is doing is going to get his client the money. But what I do know is it's an opportunity for Cardi B to be both ignorant and funny at the same time, which is always a good thing for her. She can show up, look amazing, sit on on a stand, remind herself of in the 90s when people would go, have court TV and shit. She showed up in her best, Italian mob boss aesthetic for this shit. You know what I'm saying? The girls show up to court in their best layage. They do. They absolutely do. But I'm going to tell you right now, this is very much giving fat phobic.
Just a little. You don't need to answer me.
Okay.
I tell you one thing, the girl might be bigger than you, but she also prettier than you too, and she ain't had to do nothing to her face. And I hate to talk like that, but you was feeling yourself a little bit too much when you was talking about being 135 pounds. And that girl might have been 100 and something else pounds, but guess what? Her face is hers. No matter what she's saying about the scratch, her face is hers. I'm gonna leave you alone, Cardi, because I think you're a beautiful woman. But I can't stand when bitches that done so much to themselves, they feel so proud because I'm 135 pounds. But is that your original face? Because that's her original face. The girl is pretty.
Did you make fun of her that she was overweight when you were there in the hallway?
I don't think so.
Did you call her fat?
No, I was calling her a bitch.
Bitch?
Yes.
You used the F word during that fight, didn't you?
Yes.
What other words did you use? Tell us in your own words what you said.
I said, bitch, get the fuck out of my face. Why are you in my face? Why are you recording me? Ain't you supposed to be security?
Tell it to her now. Go ahead.
Huh?
Say it again. Say it.
What is the lawyer trying to accomplish with this? You trying to get her all upset and then reenact it so that she could do what? What you think we're going to have us a Elle Woods moment? Yes, I did it. Like what you think gonna happen right now? That's what I think this lawyer think about to happen. This nigga think he Elle Woods. He think he Elle Woods and is legally blind, and you about to push old girl, old boy daughter to tell the truth that she lied. She lied on her stepmama. The pool boy lied on her stepmama. Wasn't nobody fucking him. He gay.
Objection, Your Honor.
You want me to say it to
I
her
want
face?
you to tell it to her face what you said on that day so she can hear it.
Look how she looking at the judge. Judge, are you sure about this? Is this what I'm supposed to do?
For herself.
The objection is sustained.
And, Your Honor, do we have civility in the courthouse?
Why don't we just take the temperature down a little bit? If you have factual questions to ask her, please do so. It's not the time to argue.
What were the words that you used when you got off the elevator to this security guard who's no longer a security guard at this time?
Objection to argument to.
So you took a shower and you had a perm? Bitch, don't make me do it.
And also covered yesterday.
It's been covered several times, so it's asking.
Walking forward.
Right. And she's, you said she's bigger than you? Is that correct?
Absolutely.
How do you know that?
I mean, look.
I'm looking. I don't agree.
They cut it off on the first, so you think she bigger than you. So you think she bigger than you. I don't agree. And that's what we're going to talk about next, y'all. That's what we're going to talk about next. Why do we not agree, bitch? Because everybody said, you look pregnant. Not ammonium thioglycolate. I love y'all. I love y'all for real in the comments for knowing this movie so well. Yo, look how she walking. Yo, let me tell y'all something. I need to say two things. Hold up. Like the video. I need to say two things. Like, first of all, as a woman, I think that women should have however many children that they can bear, meaning like however many children that you could actively play a part in their lives and take care of. So I'm not a woman that feels like, oh, you shouldn't be having all of them damn babies and da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I'm not one of them, right? So I just want to preface that because when I say this, I don't want anybody to like confuse what I'm saying, all right? If you are pregnant for Stephon Diggs, you have lost your motherfucking mind. I'm going to say it again. If you are pregnant for Stephon Diggs, you have lost your motherfucking mind. The reason why I say that, first of all, Stephon Diggs is a football playing, possibly allegedly bisexual, assaulting man. He has a case. He has people talking about him in a negative way. He has a very public life, which means you're going to have to deal with a lot of bitches. And you might have to deal with some niggas too. And see, if you were just being his little girlfriend, this would not matter. But essentially, to have a baby with a man that may not necessarily be emotionally or mentally stable in a way that is needed for him to be a father to a child with you, you would think you would have learned that from Offset. So the child is, to me, in my mind, I don't know who the child is for, but I'm assuming that the child is for Stephon Diggs. And then I'm assuming that I really hate how when disenfranchised people get money and they don't make better decisions. Because it's absolutely giving. Can I call her a Latina? Can I call her that? Because I know a lot of people feel like that's, she's not Latina because she is Dominican and Trinidadian, and that's Caribbean. That's not Latina. However, the way she shows up in the world is, to me, the way she shows up in the world is just like the Mexicans, Puerto Ricans, the Cubans, all of the other Spanish-speaking Caribbean island American people that like to have children as if we don't have birth control, and they are all still practicing Catholicism. That's because that's how they live. They just like Black people from back in the day. I grew up Catholic. You know what I'm saying? I'm from New Orleans. So in the 70s, 80s, 90s, and all of that, a lot of people who shouldn't have kept kids because they grew up in Catholicism. And in Catholicism, people did not believe in birth control. They did not. And that's why so many Latinas, because I believe, a lot of Latinas have a huge, Catholic background. And so being on birth control or having procedures to get rid of zygotes, the girls don't believe in that because they're highly Catholic, highly religious. And the more, Catholic and you are, the less likely you are to, your family to make it feel, oh, you should go and do that. You know what I mean? Hey, she looks beautiful. She looks pregnant. Everybody has been saying she's pregnant. I haven't been commenting on it until I saw this video. But you just got divorced. Like, you aren't even fully divorced from Offset yet. You are still in the healing process. And you mean to tell me between screaming at your phone, watching Stephon Diggs snort shit off of a plate with a whole bunch of other women, getting banged the fuck out, and now having to go to court, you are pregnant with baby number 4 that could possibly be by a man that you will eventually be in a similar toxic relationship with, because you did not learn anything. You did not change anything about yourself in order to choose better. You didn't have any real time. I know she thinks she had time, but to me, in celebrity world, y'all move too fast as a way of being. Celebrities move fast as a way of being, and I don't know what that's about, and that's your business. Like, ultimately, this is a conversation that I'm having with other women that are also doing this, because regular women in real life that don't have Cardi's money will still be out here having children that they really should not be having because their situation is not stable enough for that. And when you look at issues with baby daddy, now I'm going through a divorce with him. Got something going on with this man, but this is a situation that might only be fun for a minute. And now I'm pregnant, and now I'm going to have to deal with Stephon Diggs for the rest of my life. Possibly, allegedly, maybe. Like, that's like, I feel like at this point, I need to understand, girl, what is the mentality? I feel like y'all get money and y'all don't do anything to really deconstruct the things you learned in childhood that are harmful. Because I feel like this is a harmful mentality for you to feel like, if I get pregnant, I'm just, I'm not going to stop trying to get pregnant. I'm going to just get pregnant. It don't matter what the circumstance. It don't matter who the daddy is. I'm going to just get pregnant. And then I got money. So I'm going to just go ahead and have the baby. But you have a career that has been stunted since you decided to stop making music and start having children. And it's not to say that people can't do it, but this how Beyonce had a baby, took a break, came out with an album, waited a few years, then went back and had another and 2 more babies, and then went sat her ass down for a little while, then came back. because you have to give yourself time. You have to give yourself time to heal. You have to give yourself time to be with your babies. Like, you have to give yourself time. And I feel like she's not giving herself time. She's not giving herself any time, y'all. Between the last relationship, this relationship, trying to get the album out. Now you're going to be pregnant with a 4th kid, which means you're going to have to go sit down at some point to be there for the baby. Like, that's, I don't know, y'all. I don't know what to say, but it gives that, yeah, she has a still a immature mindset when it comes to thinking about certain things. You always in and out of court for dumb shit. And a part of that is being a celebrity, but the other part is you not having any self-control. And I guess when we look at you not having any self-control when it comes to being angry with people, it's obvious you don't have any self-control when it comes to your coochie neither. Because this, y'all, and I hate to be up here judging somebody's decision, because that's really not what I'm here for. Okay? I'm not here to judge women for having babies. But people put themselves on display, and I do feel like it's an opportunity to have a conversation. And so that's what I'm really trying to do. It's not really about her. It's just about the mentality, right? It's about the mentality behind just having children in a way that doesn't really think for the entire situation. And she can't tell me she's thought about this entire situation, because you can't still, like, didn't she recently like delete Stefan off her page? And then they came out and said they were still together. When stuff like that happens, usually y'all got into it over something, but now y'all back together. I am both pointing it out. I'm not judging just yet. I am, but I'm not. I'm not judging for real. Because again, her coochie, her choice. But it does feel like you just out here having babies because you can. You're just out here having babies because you got pregnant. Wild. But yeah, we're going to pray for her, girl. We're going to pray for her. Hopefully, the baby is healthy and, she's able to get her life together. Speaking of pregnancies, y'all, congratulations to y'all favorite couple to hate. Travis Hunter and Leanna Lanie welcome their baby boy, which we all knew. Okay, pregnant.
I'm gonna give you one.
Wait, is it going?
Can it come up?
There's the baby. This was my dream that I had in February. Today is March 26th. And this was the dream I had February 28th. I knew it was going to be a boy.
Aw. Oh, yeah. People be knowing.
We're about to leave for Green Bay. Say hi to the baby. We're going to find out where daddy's going to be.
And where you gonna grow up.
And where you're going to be born. Your dad got drafted.
To Duval.
Let me see your hat.
You going to Duval, baby. See, and then you gonna come up and you gonna be like me. You gonna get drafted to Jacksonville.
Are you excited?
Yeah, I'm excited.
How do you feel?
Or you gonna be girl back.
Where they gonna live?
They gonna live that.
Do you have a message for the baby?
Gotta be better than me. See you later.
Say bye-bye.
This is how big you are today. Still little.
This might be the last one.
I don't care what y'all say. This is sweet.
Before you. Yeah.
Okay, everything you got.
Come on. Go.
Kids wide open.
That baby looks just like me. I'm sorry. You did good.
That's sweet. That is so sweet. I love that for them. Oh, the calm before the storm is always so beautiful. Well, congratulations to them. This is that young couple that y'all really don't like because y'all feel like she's a gold digger because he's the athlete you find unattractive. So you think that she's a gold digger because she had an attitude, as if women don't have attitudes with their men sometimes, as if women don't have attitudes, period. We're allowed. I think we're allowed. I do think women are allowed to have attitudes sometimes and be like, I'm ready to go. Like, yeah, I do. I feel like that. And I think this is very sweet. And I think that a lot of the people that judge them, I hate it because y'all are the same type of people that y'all force this shit on people. Y'all force this, oh, we're going to get married and we're going to have a baby. Y'all force all of this on everybody. Y'all force it on the young women. Y'all force it on the young men in whatever way you do. And when they actually do it, they have to fit some specific mold in order for y'all to, like, I don't know, not be assholes about it. Like, I don't know. Seemed like she liked the nigga to me. And I really do feel like y'all thinking that she don't really like him and she only there for money. I'm happy to see a young woman being pregnant and not having to struggle. I don't care who she is. I can appreciate seeing a woman be pregnant. The man is there. The man looking for houses. The man, is showing up. He's supporting her throughout the whole pregnancy. Like, this is what y'all should want when y'all be pushing this shit on these kids. This is what y'all should want. But it's like, what? Like, do you think a certain type of young girl deserves to be with a man that, is going to play football? So that means she's going to have a financially more secure life than most? Like, I just don't know. I don't know what anybody be out here thinking is supposed to be happening, but the nigga with money is supposed to get the pretty girl. They get married like y'all want. They have a baby like y'all want. He's there. She seems like she very much cared about her pregnancy, was excited about her baby. Now that the baby's here, we're going to be having conversations as we go into future years. No, but that's what it is. Because she's not black in a way that y'all want her to be. Because I do believe this girl is biracial. But because she's not black enough. But if it was a black girl, y'all probably would feel that way too. Anytime it's a woman anywhere around a rich man, it's a whole bunch of people ready to call her a gold digger. And it's very weird. It's very weird. You know why I think it's weird? Because I think everybody that says that would be a gold digger too. I think everybody that calls people gold diggers would absolutely love an opportunity to be attractive and have people pay for their life because they're attractive. If you are a real woman with some sense, you know that that's not what's really happening. You know that that's not what's really happening. You know, most of these women are not living some fantastical life just because they nigga got money. Basketball wives and everything else has already shown us that. But y'all go off. I don't see the problem with being a gold. I don't know what y'all want from people in this society. Y'all want the men to have the money, but you don't want women to want men with money? I'm very confused. I don't know what y'all want from the world. Oh, I forgot because I was talking about pregnancies. Let's go back to Cardi B's in an Offset situation. Offset, my vow, never to get married again. I really hate when the person that really fucked up the relationship wants to be resentful of getting married as if they didn't fuck the marriage up. I'm just saying, like, you fucked it up, sir. It was you. It was you.
Get married again, you think?
No.
Why not?
It's not for me.
No? Why not?
I've done it. Had 3 kids with it. It's like a mission that's been complete.
But you would never want to be like, again, married happily ever after, like, this is my chick forever type shit? Never?
No. Everything's temporary.
Yeah. Okay. So I agree, but I also feel like this is coming from a hurt place. This is coming from a hurt place because niggas are full of shit. Y'all are full of shit. You think this because you're still a young man. When you get 40, 50, it's going to be a different conversation. It's going to be a different conversation. But we are glad that you don't want to get married. And I don't think you should want to get married. But I think he's saying it out of spite, not because he really means it. Because weren't you just talking about how a bitch didn't cook for you and all of that? I hope you, let me tell y'all something. I hope y'all understand not to be out here doing wife activity for these niggas if you want to be a wife. Because a nigga like him will have you doing all of the wifely duties, talking about, you know, that's not what I want. Then this is not what you want either, nigga. I'm not cooking anything. You got money, call somebody. The fuck?
So would you recommend marriage?
No.
Or would you tell me like, yo, don't get married?
Yeah, I'll tell you, don't get married.
Don't get married. For what reason?
I would say, unless you're cool with changing your life, entirely.
It keeps you away from the partying for a bit. And then you kind of become lazy.
You away from some you have, like some partying you have to do in our space.
What'd you say?
Especially in my space, like I got to party sometimes. I can't just shut down. They come with the career.
Yeah. Like you got to go to Booby Trap this weekend.
Got to. I'm out.
You'd never get married again, you think?
No.
Why not?
Yeah, no. I think all of us are taking a collective sigh of relief that you are not trying to imprison anybody. Because to me, a lot of the time when you niggas want to marry a woman, it's not because y'all really love them. It's because you want to, you know, entrap them. You want to enslave these bitches. You thought that I loved you. It's a party. It's a party. It's a party. It's a party. It's bait and switch. I'm going to throw you a party. I'm going to put you a nice, pretty dress on. You're going to think it's all about you. And then for the rest of the remainder of the marriage, it will be all about me. And you will be Cinderella, bitch. You will be Cinderella. And then if you're not Cinderella, later on, I'm going to tell everybody how you were, you know, just the most terrible wife in the world because you weren't Cinderella. Like, because you weren't, you know, cooking and cleaning and also working a job. Like, girl, get the fuck out of my face. Y'all need to do better. But no, I agree with him. Don't get married. It's not for you. I need for most people to be honest with themselves and say that, not just say it out of spite to hurt your previous partner, to act as if she ruined marriage for you. Nigga, you're not supposed to be married because you don't know how to be monogamous. But also understand that you need to keep your money up because that's the only way you're going to be able to keep getting these beautiful women to play these games with you for the minute that they play them. Once you ain't got money, you either going to have to get your life together, okay? Or you're going to be out here living off some woman like it seems like you was doing a party. So yeah, let's get into Cam because y'all know Cam and Jasmine cannot resist an opportunity to have subliminal arguments on social media, letting all of us in on it. Let's go see. Let's go see.
My girl, we just was around each other.
So are you really dating?
Let somebody tell it, man. Y'all ain't even together because y'all ain't met.
No. Are you really dating though?
What do you mean dating?
I mean, you tell me. Are you guys together? Are you guys exclusive? You didn't ask.
Yeah, but even in that realm of saying, "Hey, I want you to be my girlfriend," or "I want you to be my boyfriend," like it was already understood. Shouldn't be.
Was it understood?
I think if you live with a person, like you
know what we're doing a lot of?
What?
Assuming.
And you know what to assume. Yeah, I'm familiar.
We're doing a lot of assuming.
I don't think I asked my girl. We just was around each other.
So are you really dating?
Let somebody tell it, man. Y'all ain't even together because y'all ain't met.
No. Are you really dating though?
This seems like a younger man having a conversation with us. Tammy Nicole, I see you in the comments. If Jasmine is happy, I'm happy for her. Girl, you know that that's how we all feel when Jasmine keep telling us she not happy, girl. Girl, I promise, okay? I wouldn't have nothing to say about these people if they didn't keep coming to the internet telling us that they not happy. Because just yesterday or the day before yesterday, girl, I can't remember which day it was because they run together after a while. I was talking to y'all about Jasmine because Jasmine was just on the internet saying that she about to raise her son to be a man she ain't never even seen before. See? She said, if God gave me a son, I'd be so nervous because I subconsciously raised him to be a man I can only dream of but never experience, which means the nigga she having a baby for is not a good nigga. That's what that translates to me. Along with everything else we know about Cam, along with her talking about how she doing everything for everybody, but nobody asked her if she was okay. Girl, I think Jasmine is like the lesson that even though we as women can get the lesson. Somebody could tell us, girl, you can't be out here doing all of this shit for these men. There's always a man out there trying to prove that your boundaries are not strong enough. Like, I think there's always some nigga out there that sees your self-respect and boundaries as a game that he wants to play, which is to dominate you and make you change yourself, make you lose yourself. Like, I really do think like this is what men really enjoy. Men really enjoy, and I think, you know, white college jet men, they are honest about this, right? They actively go for some of the smartest women that they could find. And that is a tool amongst each other as a measuring. Not a woman that is so subjugated that she don't know shit, but a woman that is so smart and intelligent that she is going to be basically free labor for him in whatever he's trying to create. That's why old boy gave his wife all of that money when they was going through a divorce. And you look at like the billionaires and the tech gurus and all of them, you look at some of these men's wives, their wives have some of the same education and business acumen as them. And they marry the woman so that they can take her out of the work field. So she's no longer competition for another man, right? Because it's all about the men at the end of the day. Take this very powerful woman out of the work field so she is no longer in competition with other men that she might be doing better than, as studies show. And then you get to pat yourself on the back for capturing some free woman and domesticating her. We think that we're doing it with men, but men are actually doing it with us. Like, women are really the wild and free ones in real life. Like, the ones who can do this wild and free shit, you know, in a way that it's us. It's not about a lack of self-esteem. It's not about, you know, all of the isms y'all put on everything. Women in general are wild and free. That's how we would be if people weren't telling us all the time about what we should be doing and how we should be showing up. Because when I look at Jasmine, I feel like she's somebody that was wild and free. She was funny. She, you know, had all of these jobs. She's working. She's beautiful. She's working out. And she finally traps the man that everybody thinks all of this work should be doing. You know, you're doing all this work for the man. And you finally get the man. But for him, it's like, oh, I saw her talking all of that shit. I saw her talking about how she wouldn't do this and wouldn't do that. And now look at her. Now look at her. Subjugated, barefoot and pregnant. You ain't free no more, bitch. You ain't flying free and being funny no more, huh? Ain't no more jokes, huh? Because now your ass at home, miserable, pregnant, doing laundry and shit like I don't have money to pay somebody to do it for you. Like, I don't know. Some of these situations, y'all, a lot of these situations, I feel like men will come into, I just saw somebody do, a really good movie review about the Fight Club movie from back in the day with Brad Pitt and them, about how that was really a feminist story. And when the lady broke it down, I was like, wow. Because a lot of these men, they wish they could be free like these women. Like, men that fall in love or decide to set their sights on a certain woman, something about that woman, especially if she's like someone they plan to break down, it's something about her that they really admire or that they want to have, or something about them that they want to encompass. They want to be free like that woman, and they can't be, because in this society, the patriarchy really chokes the shit out of men more than most. Like with women, yeah, y'all oppress us, but with men, the way y'all are convinced to choke y'all selves, it is a, this is a very interesting thing to see. But essentially, Fight Club, and the way they explained it was, the guy really wanted to be like the woman character. Y'all know the chick that plays in all of the dark grungy movies and stuff like that. Y'all know who I'm talking about if y'all seen Fight Club. But the woman is wild and free and smoking cigarettes and wearing jewelry and looking crazy, but being sexy, like this very wild and free energy that is very alluring to a lot of men. You want to be like her, and you also want to be with her, but you're too scared to be like her. So then you go and be hyper masculine, which turns him into the Brad Pitt character. The Brad Pitt character is ideally just like, yes, Helena Bonham Carter. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Helena, yes, her. He really wanted to be like Helena's character. But instead, because you live in this patriarchy where you have to fit all of these really, like, you got to fit in your box. You have got to be in the confines of your box as a man. And if you are not in that box as a man, then everybody around you will reprimand you and proverbially stone you. Okay? If you are not staying in the confines. Yeah, the Tim Burton chica. Yes. Okay? So like I was saying, he turns into the Brad Pitt character because he really wants to be like the woman character, but he can't. So he goes into the hyper masculine thing and does the Fight Club thing and adopts these personalities. And then, spoiler alert, you figure out that the character Brad Pitt is not a separate person. That's who the main character is. And it's a projection of who he wanted to be. And once he was able to understand that, he can then go and be with the woman and integrate those personalities and balance it out. So he has some of that feminine, wild, chaotic energy without being violent and a brute and hyper masculine. It's really, once it was put to me like that, I was like, damn, bitch, that's, and I say all that to say, I do feel like a lot of the times, and I'm even thinking about like my dad, for instance, with my mom. You want to cage this woman, even though you admire her for the ways in which she is free. You admire her and you envy the beauty and the sexuality and the freedom that she's able to have within her body. Men can't do that. Men can't even turn their head or, fold their legs or pop their hip without y'all. They nigga gay, the nigga gay. So because men, I do think essentially all men feel so entrapped by how they have to show up as males. They imprison themselves and then they hate the women that they actually admire because they can't be that way. They can't be free. So when I see Cam Newton and Jazzy, when I, even when I saw like my dad and the things that he was attracted to about my mom was also the things that he felt like he needed to keep his foot on top of. Make sure ain't nobody else seeing how amazing she is. Make sure ain't nobody else getting any access to how great she is, because I want it all for me. I want it all for me. I see her, but I don't want anybody else to see her. Like this energy of, I know who this woman is, and I think that's great, but I'm jealous of it. So I want to get with her so I can consume her, but then so I can also stop her from being visible to everybody else. That is what usually happens with men and women when they get into relationships and marriages. Women, when they say, oh, we become one, we don't become one. The man becomes front facing and the woman becomes his back. That's how you become one. Not in a way of two whole people gelling together like y'all think. That's not what's actually happening. And I feel like you see that because of the way that, people lie to themselves. Like, motherfuckers lying to themselves about the way men are the ones that are, child, please. The way women are not being satisfied in a lot of their relationships, the way women are not being satisfied as a whole in relationships with men, child, it's crazy when you really think about how women really could pull men up and into a better space, but instead they just want to pull the women down, right? I don't want to come up. That's too scary. I want to pull you down. That shit wild, y'all. Something to be studied when you see stuff like this. But this is, it's not a judgment. It's just an acknowledgement. Y'all be safe out here. Y'all, when I tell y'all, I'm still laughing at Bow Wow taking that joint out that man's mouth. Still laughing. Do you hear me? Still laughing. Oh my God. Okay. Let's move on. Where do I want to go next? Okay. Let's see. We were just talking about relationships.
So I always hear people say, why cheat? Just leave. If you're so unhappy, why do you gotta go cheat? Just leave, and I'll make it simple for you. It's the same thing as going to that dead-end job that you go to, that you hate getting up going to, that you complain about going to every single day. Because no matter what, the one thing that you know about that job is you know what you're getting. It gets on your nerves. You hate your coworkers. You hate your supervisors. But it's become your normal and you're comfortable. See, you know how to handle that environment. So does that mean that you're not going to have side hustles? Absolutely not. Does that mean that you're not going to complain about the job? Does that mean that you're not going to do the job half-assed? But guess what you're going to do? You're going to show up, because even though you hate that job, even though you know that you've outgrown that job, that is the only job that you've known, and you're scared to be uncomfortable and you're scared to go out and find what's really out there. You'll dip a toe out. But I never said I wanted a new job. I never wanted to go seek some more employment, because at that new job, I really don't know what I'll get. I might go visit. I might go check out the facility. But I ain't say I'm resigning, and that's the same thing with these relationships. That's the same thing with these relationships. People are like, man, look, I might not want it, but I know what I'm getting.
That's wild.
So
not I may not want it. That's wild. That's so wild to me. Even though I listen, I do think y'all should listen to men. Y'all should listen to men when they talk. And I think whoever this man is with, I would feel a way if I was if I was him, because if I was her, whoever the woman is. Somebody said, I'm not taking advice from a man who pulled up to the scene with his ceiling missing. Listen. Y'all may not want to listen to this man, but this man is telling y'all something that it seems like y'all just don't want to hear. When people say, oh, why you don't just leave? We all know that that's bullshit when people say that usually. And I say that it's bullshit because we know in real life, normalcy and complacency will keep people in fucked up relationships for the rest of their goddamn life. Like, this is not, and listen, I don't know this nigga, so he could be all of the things, but he's not lying in that respect. To me, if I'm a woman out here with these niggas, I'm not. If I was out here with these niggas, then I would take that to heart and know that I can't trust. But listen, I already assumed. Like, I was never one of those people that was under the illusion that when and if I got married, it would always be just me and that person forever and nothing else. Like, I never really wanted that. And neither did I think I could have that. Okay. And I'm just saying, like, I just didn't think that was realistic. I never thought it was realistic. And I think that I just prefer for people to be in the type of relationship that suits them versus forcing themselves to be in relationships that they can't handle and hurting the other person because the other person is believing that they can give you something that they can't not. They can't. Like, if I was a woman being in a relationship with him, then we would just have to be in an open relationship. Do what you want to do when you want to do it. I'm going to do what I want to do when I do it. Wear protection. We get tested every 3 months. Talk to you later. Like, like, there are ways for people to do this. And I also feel like essentially people are always scared of leaving relationships. People are always scared of leaving relationships. When I tell y'all, I'm one of them people that it's hard. It is very hard, me personally, because I don't like people. So once I like you, I like you. I'm not like this nigga that's like, I don't even like you. I'm just hitting no. Because if I don't like you, I ain't got nothing for you. If I don't like you, I ain't got nothing for you. My problem is I like people in a way that I don't require the other, you know what I'm saying? So it's like I could fuck with you. I could fuck with you. But a lot of people can't fuck with somebody that is not making them feel like they are jumping off the curb jealous every chance you get. People like that in their relationships. Like y'all like to feel like, just like in Tiana Taylor's thing, I want to lose my mind over you and I want you to lose your mind over me. And I'm like, that sounds good. And I know what you mean emotionally, but realistically, yeah, no. In real life, y'all, in 2025, I do not want to lose myself. I want to find myself. I want to find another part about myself that I like from engaging with someone, not feeling like I'm losing who I am because I'm now in love with this person. That's played. That's 90s. That's early 2000s. I'm not doing that. Like, I don't want to lose myself. And I can remember, like, having somebody say that to me. Oh, I can't deal with this because I don't want to lose myself in this relationship. And I remember thinking to myself, girl, what the fuck does that mean? Where do you think you're going to go? What do you think you're gonna go into the void of me? Like, what do you think's gonna happen? But to each his own. You can't hold them. You know what I'm saying? You gotta fold them. I can't hold you, bitch. I can only fold you. All right, there you go. But yeah, this gives what I think most of the people around me are doing. Like most of the people I know out here, people are just lying to each other, or they have an agreement and they just not telling everybody about it, or is the my man, he cheating on you, fuck that nigga, we got back together, we fucking, I love you, Jody, oh, the nigga cheated on me, I hate that nigga, we back together. Stop calling me about it. Girl, stop calling me about it. Okay, but yeah, no, to each his own. I'm not staying with nobody I don't want to be with. Life too short for that. Absolutely. Like, nah. Not that I don't want no. Day after day, I get closer to deleting this app. A lot of people are, apparently. Are we taking advice from someone whose roof is missing and still holding on? I mean, if the advice is valid and you want to hear from a fuck nigga how fuck niggas think. If you out here fucking with fuck niggas, you need to know how the fuck niggas is thinking. Okay? But, again, I'm a different type of individual. I don't like everybody. I wish I liked more people. I don't like everybody. I don't, girl. Y'all can have most of the girl. What I tell y'all, I be like, okay. I wish I liked more people. I do not like people, y'all. Okay. Shout out the lyric. All right, y'all. Let's get into some Diddy shit.
I'm a savage. Whatever I want, I'm going to get. Whatever I want, I have to get.
Can't stop. Won't stop.
Okay, listen, one of the best things I ever fucking did. One of the best things I ever did, girl, was make that intro. Okay. So let's get into it. Diddy scores another legal victory. Okay. Oh, we love beating the shit out of people that we already beat the shit out of, but now we get to do it in court. So Diddy just racked up yet another legal W after a New York judge dismissed one of the sexual assault lawsuits against him. As previously reported, back in February, a man sued the bad boy mogul claiming Diddy allegedly drugged and sexually assaulted him inside a nightclub. The accuser, who was 23 at the time, said the alleged incident went down in 2015 when he had just landed a gig at the club. The man, identified in court as John Doe, claimed he was given a drink, fell unconscious, and woke up to Diddy having unwanted sexual contact with him. The lawsuit filed by attorney Tony Busby, red flag, also accused Diddy of threatening the man's career if he resisted. But according to TMZ, the judge ruled Mr. Doe simply waited too long to bring the case. So I want you listen, don't let the headline fool you. It's not that we can prove he didn't do it. It's that it's happened so long ago, we can't prove that he did. Thank you, Mary Sparkles like whoa for the super sticker. Thank you. So I just want everybody to be understood here. It is not that this man is being, what do you call it? Vindicated by these lawsuits not being able to be brought through, but simply by the fact that some of them happened so long ago, it's hard to prove. And sexual assault is hard to prove anyway. And I need for y'all to go and watch SVU so y'all can see how people get away with this shit so often. Like, people really get away with SA a lot. Okay? And so I'm going to say that even though y'all can come with all of these specific situations where cases are thrown out for whatever reason, how I feel about Sean Diddy Combs is how I feel about him. From the 91 situation, the college situation, the relationships, the Cassie situation, like Kim Porter situation, Young Miami situation, like none of the Gina situation, the situation with 50 Cent baby mom, like none of this shit makes me look at this man like, oh, all them people lying about you. No, a lot of those people either are already lying or they just can't prove it. And I'm willing to believe it's a lot of people that just can't prove it. That's what I'm willing to believe. And you know, it is what it is, but I believe he'll get his just due. Now let's get to another one that need to get they just due. Young Thug. Now, are y'all following me on BondyBlue Bites? Because I've been reposting over there, and I've just been posting them on my community page. So make sure y'all following BondyBlue Bites. I'm gonna give y'all a second to go and subscribe if you haven't. Because it's where I put my cut up, like, you know how we do these long form lives over here? I cut them up by topic and post them over there in case it's something that you missed. And just really as a library for when I talk about these people, because of how much information I take in, it's hard for me to remember stuff all the time. But now I can go to BondyBlue Bites and then I can just type in somebody's name and their name will come up. And then I can see the previous times, you know, in recent time anyway, that I've talked about them, which is so helpful because I've started to notice that most people come in and out of the blog news cycle every couple of months. We're talking about some of the same people every couple of months, to the point that you go to BondyBlue Bites, type in somebody's name, and you'll see at least 3 or 4 stories over the past few months that came up about them. Okay? Not you just want him to exfoliate. I do too. Everybody that gets tattoos on their face, like I want y'all to go and scrub that shit off. And y'all know I love tattoos. I do. Like I'm a tattoo girly. Like, okay, listen. All right. I'm about to get sleeved up. Like, okay, like, well, I'm gonna leave this one alone. Like, I'm gonna finish this one and then it's gonna be done. But over here, we're about to do something that's gonna go up this arm and connect to my back piece, which is really starting to look good. Okay, because I've been exfoliating. So you could really see the green and the trees on my back and stuff. Now it's a cover up, girl. Because you know when you're young, you get caricatures of your girlfriends that really should have stayed back then. Shouldn't have never got. I don't regret anything, but I did cover it up. So whatever. But anyway, back to him and the tattoos on his face. Him and Sexy Red. The reason why they look alike, they look dirty. Tattoos on your face makes you look dirty. Young Thug is telling and dropping names, bitch.
This motherfucker Wayne from New Orleans. I'm from Atlanta.
I heard New Orleans. Say what?
In that
Hold on, let me read this. Young Thug is telling and dropping names to police about an attempted murder on Lil Wayne. Let's see if the industry keeps the same energy as they doing with Gunna. Because y'all stay trying. Listen. To me, I don't know what y'all got going on, but it's 2025. All of that don't snitch shit, stop it. These niggas don't have the same integrity as old school niggas. These niggas are snitching. These niggas are telling. Yes, you should assume that anybody involved in some shit is a snitch. At this point, I don't know if y'all missing it, but the type of integrity that these niggas would have to have in order not to tell, it died with Lil' Kim. Lil' Kim was the last of the real gangsters, as far as I'm concerned, in rap. Lil' Kim is the last of the real gangsters in rap. There are no real gangsters in rap anymore. Not your Snoops, not your Ice Cube was never a gangster. He pretended to be one. Snoop really was one. Okay? So essentially,
Atlanta, and I was in New Orleans. I said, what the fuck? That was so weird. This fucking damn shot at this so much. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know who the fuck did it. They said Roscoe, but I ain't finna. I don't
Roscoe Dash?
want to block. I don't want to block out y'all case. by saying Roscoe didn't do that. And knowing Roscoe, man, that man a fucking scrub. That fool, I'm like, you shot at somebody, bro. But I don't fucking know, because every day niggas broke a fucking ball. I don't know.
Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I don't understand Atlanta niggas speak. Okay, so maybe some of y'all can help me in the comments, because I have known, like I have peeped recently that I don't understand the way people talk in Atlanta. Like this type, like y'all hood people, I don't understand any of the words that y'all say.
I still don't know. This motherfucker Wayne from New Orleans. I'm from Atlanta. This was in Atlanta and I was in New Orleans. I said, what the fuck? That was so weird. This fucking man shot at this to us. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know who the fuck did it. They said Roscoe, but I don't wanna block.
So it's too low, y'all. I can't make it no higher. But is this the situation where, because the word on the curb used to be that he tried to unalive Wayne for baby. He shot at Wayne's tour bus. That's the story from back in the day, correct? And so is he now saying that it was somebody named Roscoe and it wasn't even him, and he was in New Orleans and Wayne was in Atlanta? So I don't even know how y'all can say that it was me, because Wayne, you know, is that confusion? Let's see what else is going on.
This motherfucker Wayne from New Orleans. I'm from Atlanta. This nigga was in Atlanta and I was in New Orleans. I said, what the fuck? That was so weird. This nigga fucking man shot at this nigga to us. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know who the fuck did it. They said Roscoe.
Somebody done shot at the nigga tour bus, and he saying, yeah. So he's speaking about that, right?
I don't wanna block.
Pee Wee Roscoe. Okay. Child, I don't know these niggas. I have no idea.
I wanna like block out y'all case.
Y'all know I don't do street shit. Okay? I don't be bothered with street shit. I ain't got time for street shit. That's not the world I live in.
By saying Roscoe didn't do that. And knowing Roscoe, man, that man a fucking scrub. That fool. I'm like,
Did he just call Roscoe a fucking scrub and a fool?
you shot at somebody, bro. But I don't fucking know, because every day niggas broke a fucking ball. I don't know. I honestly don't know. This motherfucker.
Okay.
Listen.
Yes, sir.
Promises. Make promises. Just we'll keep promises. Whatever you anytime you ever think you want to know anything, tell me. I'll tell you anything. But don't tell the world. What you got?
Hold up. Damn. Anything else you want to talk about? Nothing right now. Right, man. Mr. Williams, you wonderful today. Listen, yes, sir. Promises. What? Promises, just we keep promises. Whatever you anytime you want to know anything. Like, niggas' words don't make no sense. These niggas did not, like, the school system was failing everybody. Okay. I don't have your number. Listen.
Yes, you can.
Hey. I don't have your number.
Well, give it to me. If you ain't giving it to her, listen.
Yes, sir.
Promises. Make promises. Just we'll keep promises. Whatever you anytime you ever think you want to know anything, tell me. I'll tell you anything. But don't tell the world. What you number? Yes, you can. Hey.
I don't have your number.
Well, give it to me. If you ain't giving it to her,
Gonna send them Young Thug snitch allegations.
You can't make this shit up.
All that projecting just to be a snitch too. Young Thug came out of jail, burnt down bridges, released zero good music, and just got exposed for being a rat. Tough scenes. Young Thug in the interrogation room. Promises. I made promises. Whatever. Anything you want to know in time, I'm going to tell you. But don't tell the world. Then they asked for his personal cell number, and he went ahead and gave it to him. So basically, this is putting it out there that son is a snitch, and you was out here talking all of that shit, y'all. And he was. I remember talking about him making certain comments around court court cases, he would make comments on Twitter. And it's like, nigga, you just got out of jail. This is why Fannie and all of them was trying to get your fucking probation revoked, because you on Twitter talking shit like you ain't a member for the federale hood. Jeffrey, stop. Jeffrey, stop. Like, you was out here being a messenger for the federale hood and up there on Twitter with the click, clack, click, clack, click, clack. This is what we talking about. Niggas be bitches. Niggas ain't got no integrity. That's why I don't understand why y'all be acting like, oh, niggas respect street shit. Niggas don't respect nothing. What are you talking about? That's why I was even mad about all of that. Oh, he a rat. He a rat. Shut your bitch ass up. Ain't none of y'all taking no time for nobody. Cut it out. Ain't nobody doing no time for nobody. Stop it. This is not the 90s. Niggas is only going in jail to protect other people or to do their own time. Meaning that I might take a lick so you can send my mama and them some money because I'm about to get bound. I'm about to get, wrapped up anyway. You want to put a charge on me? Send my mama and them some money. The fuck? Okay. One of the detectives from First 48 said Young Thug gave him information about a murder back in his squad. Right, in the back of his squad car. Nigga said, I ain't even gonna let us get to the negotiation table. Nigga, I already got it for you just in case you want to handcuff me because I got the information for you, baby. Let me know what you want to know. Let me know what you want to know. I got you. Young Thug had his team file multiple motions to stop the detective from testifying because y'all did not want the detective to let everybody know that you was out here singing like a fucking canary on Twitter with your fingers, acting like you was a thug. But we all knew you wasn't really a thug like that based on, bitch ass actions and such things. Okay, we can't be responsible for lost articles and things. They didn't play my interrogation video in court because I helped my brother. Rat where? Apparently in a negotiation room, my nigga. Apparently down to the precinct. Apparently in the back of the squad car, nigga. That's where.
For to do that, and then I came back and
Not mad at video, mad at the fact you disown your brother Gunner over doing what he had to do. System used him same way they use you. Yikes. Wearing dresses and snitching. Which should show you, like, those two things have nothing to do with one another. Those two things have nothing to do with one another. As I said before, niggas ain't been real since Kim went to jail. Kim wear dresses, and Kim did what? Stayed quiet, served her time, got out. Put your lighters up like she even knew how to do it. Bust out at the BET Awards. Bitch, I'm fresh out of jail. California dreaming. Soon as I step on the scene, I'm hearing Hoochie screaming. What? Put your lighters up? What is you talking about? Ain't nobody been rapping harder since Lil Kim, nigga. You talking about dress ain't got nothing to do with it. You pussy ass niggas wouldn't know nothing about it. I tell y'all all the time. Women are some of the realest niggas out here. When women adopt, when I was talking about Mona, when we was talking about Mona from Don't Call Me White Girl, and I was listening to her and I was like, yeah, she one of them. It's a lot of the patriarchy princess girls out here that they gonna adopt the integrity of a nigga the way a nigga could never adopt the integrity of a nigga. Okay? Like, women, if they got a rule, like we ain't talking, then we ain't talking. And the bitch gonna do her time. That's what Kim did. Now, all you new niggas that don't know the lyrics to these people's songs, right? Because Young Thug and them is the generation of rappers that think they don't have to know nothing about everybody from the 90s in order to be a good rapper. Maybe if you would have studied some of these people, you'd know how to handle this shit because they had court cases going on too. Didn't Snoop have a girl? Let me be quiet. Projection. Damn, Cuddy a rat? Listen. All the shit Gunna really know and you free, but still calling him a rat. I bet that nigga could have really put you under the jail if he really told. It's a lot of motherfuckers like that. Child, that's how I feel about Funky Dineva today. And then Thug responded.
This motherfucker Wayne from New Orleans.
They didn't play. Okay, that was the response. Okay, that was the response. We saw that. We don't believe you. We don't believe you, sir. let's move on. Let's do Kayla B, because we talking about people going to jail. So the only reason I know Kayla B is because Kayla B be online arguing with bitches on behalf of her dead brother, King Von. And the specific story I remember was when, like, you know, it was like, my brother didn't really care about you. And, you know, I don't know. It was something. Well, who was the girl, y'all? Remind me. Who is the girl? Was that Asian doll? Yeah, Asian doll. And everybody was like, King Von didn't really like Asian doll. And Kayla B was like, he didn't like her. He was really just playing her. And y'all was like, nah, he really loved her. And I was like, no, he didn't. From what I heard, King Von has a documentary on the internet that alleges he may be a serial killer. I need for y'all to understand how people that may be serial killers, like in general, I believe that if a person is a serial killer, they don't love these hoes. I need you to show me, movie, anywhere in life, show me a serial killer that love these hoes. I'll wait. So yeah, nah. And I keep telling y'all, this shit right here, this is for certain times. This is for certain moments. Okay? It's a tool I love to use myself because, you know, hoes like to get, you know, hemmed up and shit. They find it sexy. But the way he used to hem her up in almost every video, I'm like, that nigga want to choke her. Y'all got to pay attention. Y'all got to pay attention. People that put their arm around your neck all the time, niggas that's always putting their hand around your throat, has he ever strangled you? Be honest with yourself. He don't like you. Be honest with yourself. Okay? Y'all got to stop letting these niggas, you know, fantasize about killing y'all. Because I do feel like a lot of times when men be doing all of that around, putting their whole arm around your neck, you see bitches in pictures, and the nigga seem like he trying to show y'all that this is his property because he holding her by her fucking throat. And y'all hoes in the comments, they so in love. Oh my God, girl. That nigga wants to strangle her. Tired of her being herself, okay?
All right.
This is Kayla B, the sister. And so apparently she always online talking shit. Aaliyah's advice said, is this the rich Kayla B who be coming for Asian doll in sexy red out here robbing folks? Say it ain't so. I don't know King Von's life like that because they're always, you know, family. Some people got money, some people don't have money. Some people, you know, had good education. Some people went to jail. You know what I'm saying? Families be all kinds of people, right? I don't know these people's lives. I'm preface, okay? But what my mind thinks of is, why would y'all ever think this lady was really rich if she was King Von's sister? I don't know how much money y'all think hood niggas is really out here making in 2025, but if somebody is a street nigga that got murdered because their rap career couldn't kick off enough for them to stop doing the illegal shit they was doing, they get unalived, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Whatever words you want to use, bitch. I'm really not gonna think that the little sister that's always online arguing, acting like she wanted to fuck her brother. I'm not gonna think that she's out here rich or doing well. And normally the degenerate bookcase, okay, because y'all, the bookends, okay, so I like to call bookends when I think about men and women that have the same like archetype personality type, just on different spectrums for a man and for a woman, okay? To me, the bookend to a degenerate nigga like King Von is the degenerate young lady that will rob a nigga while he's sleeping, that will scam and steal out of stores. You know what I'm saying? They don't be that pressed about doing jail time. They know who to call and what to do, right? So this is the reason why I'm about to play this video for y'all. But this is the reason why I don't believe nothing that Maurice from Love and Marriage Huntsville is saying. Because this young lady just got arrested. Where is she sitting? In the back of the fucking squad car calling people. Why didn't Maurice call Kimmy?
You on speaker. You gotta come get your car because I had a warrant for robbery in Marietta.
So not only do you have a warrant for robbery, but you don't even have your own car. Y'all gonna stop letting these little people on social media make y'all think that their life is better than it really is. Like, actually look at it. Actually look at it. Think about the people in your life that you know that don't do nothing but scam. You know, niggas ain't got no money like that all the time. They might pop up every now and again, and you know, oh, okay, fake purse, bitch. She went on a nice little trip. Go to her apartment. Go to her house.
What? Crazy. Text my baby daddy and Kima. Text my baby daddy and tell him. I don't know, but grandbaby, he at the house.
Okay, I'm gonna have him send me the address of where I'm coming.
Where you got court at?
It's the Chambly Police
Department. It's the Chambly Police Department. They gonna have your key.
Yeah,
they gonna have your key at the front. And text Kima and tell her to get in contact with my lawyer.
There's some nice police officers right here because they could have just got the lady car towed and made her pay $200 and something to get it out of impound. But they gave you letting her call.
Oh yes, Scott.
Oh God. Okay.
It's just annoying. Or if just ask TJ what's Scott's number. Like don't tell him my business. Like what's the
right, because we're not gonna be able to see it on social media the next day. Don't tell nobody my business. Wait, hold up. No, I'm looking at this is from May 20th, 2025. So this is this year, but in May. So this is old. Got it.
Oh, yes, Scott. She probably don't know. You probably gotta ask TJ.
Oh, you know, I can get it from Muffin. I'm about to text her now.
He knows Scott's number. She knows Scott's number.
Yeah, you know that's our lawyer. That's a lawyer too.
Okay, bet. Well, they gonna have your key at the front, right? Well, they gonna have it at?
Say it again.
The key.
Yeah, it's gonna be up there in the front.
It's gonna be at the front desk.
Hey, sir. Hold on, Miguel. Okay. One moment. Why you on the phone now?
Who, Scott?
No, your baby daddy.
No, you can just text him and just tell him. He know, like.
What you want me to say to him?
Just tell him that I got arrested.
Okay, what's going on?
Yeah.
You told us you're gonna have a bond?
We don't know none of that yet. I'm in the back of the. I got this. Not even the cab.
Marietta Cobb, so however they gonna do it. But excuse me, Mal, are you gonna be able to come get the car? Yeah, I'm about to get in the 324. Are you on the air?
All right. Listen, shout out to those police officers. Because that was really cool. But that also makes me feel like, you know, same thing I said. So the Maurice car accident. Could nobody call your wife and let them know what was going on? This is what usually happens when people get arrested. You hurry up and call somebody to let everybody know you about to go to jail. That way you don't have to be waiting on no one phone call when you get there. You're already called because you was on your way. Okay? Look. So yeah, y'all. Be safe out here. Don't be, listening to the, I don't know who y'all be out here listening to on the internet, but just always keep in mind that bitches is scamming. These bitches be scamming. These bitches be scamming. Okay. Let's move on. So y'all know Real Housewives of Potomac is coming back, right? I don't know if I'm really going to be watching it like that, but I might peek in from time to time and see. I'm not making no promises to y'all because I told y'all I was done with them hoes. So I don't know if I will go back to reviewing them. I don't know. Did y'all hype me up? Are y'all on y'all phones? Do y'all see that hype this post thing? Did y'all hype me up? Did you? But girl, let me let this play.
Stacey's been trying to get with Chris Samuels. You don't say what? You were trying to date Chris Samuels?
Yeah, my ex-husband. Like, no, we're not doing that.
Okay. Let me tell y'all something. This is when I'm starting to feel like y'all remember. Yes, it's a new YouTube thing. If you see it in the chat, hype me up. Okay, if you see it, it should be under my video. If you see it, so you may not see it. Okay, but I saw it when I was watching. Erica De Niro's video, and I saw it, and I was like, "Oh, there must be something new." And I couldn't have myself up because y'all know I didn't watch this season, so I don't know this lady. I don't know this lady like that. I know people don't like her, but I don't know this lady like that. Like I watched a reunion show, but y'all know I wasn't watching Potomac, so I don't really know. But I'm gonna tell you this. This is the second time that one of these women from this show has been seen out on a town meeting with this lady's ex-husband. And I don't want to assume anything bad about Chris, because I don't know Chris. But what I am going to say is 2 times is a lot. 2 times is a lot for you to keep meeting with other women on this goddamn show. Now, the only reason I don't want to go too hard on him is because this could be a scheme that him and Monique cooked up to come to us with the bullshit, right? Because we know Monique don't always like to tell the 100% truth. However, I will always say, you got to think about the lie. What was the lie? Was the lie that I'm not ready to talk about getting divorced yet? So I'm going to tell y'all no. Was the lie that I wasn't ready to come back to the show because they wasn't offering me enough money? So I said no. Which lie was it? Or was it specifically just the lie about saying that Candace hit her first when we all went back and saw the video and saw that, no, bitch, you touched Candace first. You touched Candace first. Okay? I told y'all she was wrong. I meant it. However, if this is not a scheme that they set up to come to us with the bullshit, then I feel somewhat vindicated, because I remember when we were talking about Monique and Chris and their marriage and how I felt like what they were going through was very plain, because a lot of people go through it in marriage. Like, there is a point in the marriage where whatever you were doing before, girl, you can't do that no more. So something has to change. And whoever feels the pull to change, which is normally the woman will be trying to pull the man up with her. The man will be like, no, I don't want to grow. No, stay the same. No, stop requiring more of me. No. And so eventually the woman either acquiesces and stays, or she says, fuck this, and she leaves. Monique said, fuck this, and she left. But because a lot of people don't like her, they were willing to see her marriage as just another, oh, Monique is being a terrible person thing. And I'm just like, I don't think that's what it is. I don't think that's what it is. I think she has a control thing. But when I look at the way Monique actually lives her life, you know, I just saw a post of her and her beautiful little girl getting older now. They went on another trip. All she do is go on vacations with them kids. All she do is be out here on retreats. She's selling something, you know, her products, or she out here vacationing with the kids. To me, that shows me that in real life, you're doing what you need to do to have a good life. You've made the changes. Because I haven't seen anything else. I've only seen what we've seen on the internets. All right. So we're going to see what it's like when she's a friend to the show. I'm going to show up for y'all and see what they saying. Yes, she does like to control the narrative. She does. And there is a level of trying to control the narrative that will make you look crazy to the public. Sometimes you got to just let it be fucked up. Crystal, hey, boo, thank you for being a member. You can only hype your favorite content creators 3 times in a week. Just an FYI. Thank you so much for the information. Kevin, thank you for the super chat. If her and Mo have a confrontation, I just hope that Stacey sits on her hands. Listen. It's going to be the opportunity to tell whether Monique has changed or not. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I do think that she went through a lot of shifts and changes, because she could have got into some fights and shit when she was on Love and Marriage Detroit. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but I don't like the way I continuously see Chris out with women from this show. And if it's what if it's what we're seeing, then that's kind of flawed to me, because I feel like it's like an opportunity to continuously embarrass her in some capacity. Or they are working in tandem so that, she'll have something to talk about on the show, to come back to the show and get a check. Because y'all know, you never know what's going on with people. So we just going to have to wait and see. I'm not sure yet, but this is messy. this is fucking messy. And I think it's going to make people like Stacey even less because that's just weird. They got so many men out here. Like there are so many men out here. Why are you pulling up to this nigga's table? Like it just seems messy. It seems messy or produced. Either way, I guess we gonna have to wait and see. All right. I think that's all I really wanted to talk to y'all about. Let me do a hold up, because somebody said they wanted me to see Tiana Taylor on The Breakfast Club. Let me see. Let's see. Which part y'all wanted me to talk about? Wait, hold up, because I can't hear it. Why can't I hear it, Jesus?
Outside of music is very quiet. You keep to yourself. But in the last couple of years, your life has been out there.
Yes, if y'all want to see me talk about Funky Dineva, it was at the beginning of the live.
And now this album is your life. How difficult was that?
I mean,
that part, sharing your life with the world.
Y'all know how difficult it was for me because, you know, I am a
Can y'all still hear? Let me know.
quiet person. And I'm private just because I've had shows and stuff like that. I mean, I'm not a private person. I share what I want to share. I've been up here a few times where, you know, I was already dealing with what I was dealing with and nobody ever even knew. You know what I'm saying?
Now,
So
last time you held it down because
I held it
through all that. It came out like a week after, and you held it down.
You know what I'm saying? I held it down. And, you know, people get tired. People get tired, especially when like others are banking on your heart, when they know your heart and they know the things that, you know, push you to they're going to keep poking at that. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you bite the bait and it is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
How are the kids dealing with it?
It's tough. You know what I'm saying? It's very tough. And that's why I try my best to, you know, just be as cordial as possible. Like I don't be wanting no smoke. You know what I'm saying? These kids come first. And that's been a main reason why I've wanted to keep everything private, no matter how ugly or how sweet. Keep it private.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So my job is to protect them no matter what. And I think that's where like I keep, you know, just trying to hold on and hold it down. But I think this album was a beautiful way to express myself. And yeah, just move forward. Just continue to move forward.
How difficult was it?
Okay. I'm gonna look at, can y'all tell me if y'all saw a clip somewhere else? Thank you, Christian McGee, for the super stick. I appreciate it. What she was just saying about holding motherfuckers down, and somebody, you know, was like, I wish she wouldn't have done that. I agree, especially when you think about what's going on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta with Yandy and Mendices, and how Yandy threw herself in front of that bullet for Mendices, and now he leaving her out there to dry. So we're gonna talk about that in my members only. I'm gonna set it's almost 5. I need to go to the gym. When I come back, y'all, look for me around 7. Go to, you know, the respective pages. I'll try to post as much as I can about it, but I do want to give y'all Love and Hip Hop tonight at like 7. Yes, also, yesterday I tried to do a Now That We're Grown with Bone Thugs and Harmony, but because I played the video, they flagged it and took it down. And I wanted to fight it, but I'm low-key scared if I fight it, it might strike my channel if they decide to go against me. So that's why I was just like, fuck it, I'm gonna redo it, and I'm gonna do it pre-recorded and then put it up later. Okay, it won't be live. I'll pre-record it and put it up. But I have been doing Now That We're Grown for songs. So I do want to continue that and kind of help build that up a little bit. Because I like doing it. So I'm reading the lyrics and we talking about the lyrics. Just like I do with movies and stuff. But yeah, back to Tiana Taylor. So let's see. She said it was hard. That's understandable.
How much of this album was also a love letter to Aaron?
Jesus Christ.
No, seriously. I'm
And he gonna ask with a serious face.
Because once you get to, like you said, back to life, it feel like you're giving yourself permission to love again.
Yeah. I'm giving myself the permission to love unarmored, you know. But another thing that
expound on that, Deanna. You can't just let the unarmored.
Yeah,
Permission to love unarmored.
Yeah, I think that, you know, when we're guarded, what do we guard ourselves with? We have all this gear, we have all this army gear, we in 300.
Always
we
on
got the
defense.
little shields and always on defense. You feel what I'm saying? And that's not like where I am because I'm a lover. You know what I'm saying? I love love. So I go into things like prideless and egoless and, you know, like just full of like, I do want a fairy tale. And it's like people joke on me because, bro, if people joke on me because
it's delusional, but it's delusional, T. It's delusional, love. And the part of it is that's delusional is the part of you that feels like you're never going to have to brace yourself against another person and what they might say or want because the fairy tale is not real. And we need for y'all to grasp that. Nobody's saying don't look for love or companionship or what feels good between you and another person. But stop assigning a forever happily ever after to everything that feels good for you. Because essentially, nothing lasts always. And yes, you need your boundaries. And this idea of loving unarmed, even though I feel like it's a beautiful thing, but I think people have to work for that. I think people have to work in some respect for unarmored love, meaning that I'm not going to treat you terribly just because I don't trust you, but I'm also not going to assume anything. I'm not going to assume anything.
See my wife tell I love her, man.
She's a Sagittarius. Oh my God. It would be such a torrid love affair between she and I. I'm a Gemini. Y'all know Gemini and Sagittarius have like their sister signs. So we either really get along or we can't stand each other.
Man, you should do the same, Envy.
I did already.
Oh, you did? Okay, all right.
yeah, but it's like, you know, people, y'all all have watched me grow up. So I think a lot of times people get stuck with little Tiana, you know what I'm saying? And not realizing that I'm not this aggressive, rah person that people think that I am. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't have been a wife for 10 years if I was that. Let's be clear.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, so it's just like, for me, I love love and I love to nurture and I love to give. And as you can see with my mom and my aunts, I've grown up around, that's my muscle memory. I've watched the women in my life take care of their men, protect their marriage, protect their union, protect their tribe, protect their home. So that's all I knew. So I don't know about pride and ego and stuff like that. So it's just like, you know, with me, the moment I was deading that, I needed that freedom to fully love again. But I knew that when I started loving again, that I wouldn't be guarded. Me even trying to be tough in the album where I'm like, she closed her heart and opened her legs. It was just like, that's all. Tell me you love me. You don't have to mean it now, nigga. Tell me you love me. So it's like, if y'all really getting into like what these interludes are saying, is telling the story of even when I tried to be guarded, I was a little pussy.
Like when I just said, come over here and fuck me. I want him to come over here and fuck me right now.
But
Aaron Pierre is a Gemini. Oh. When I tell you, my assumption is that them people is fucking.
But because I don't know how to date. You know, the majority of my career, I've been married with, you know, children. I don't know how to date. So it's like all or nothing for me. So it's like, we all the way go together.
So how did that all the way get there? How did that happen? Because I know there had to be a period of you healing first before you even gave Aaron your heart.
I started the healing before the divorce was even final. You know what I'm saying? Like that, you have to start that. I knew that like with everything I had coming up.
First of all, June Geminis are terrible. I'm not one of them. In my experience, June Geminis are terrible.
It was certain things that I knew would take me out of character. When I started biting the bait, I said, oh, I can't do this. I started praying more. When I got heavy into my ministries is when life got heavier. Because now your biggest enemy, you know, is the devil. And he gonna play. And he gonna play. And he gonna play. So it was a faith walk. So I was like, okay, let me give this another try. And if this, and when I realized that, you know, you wanted me to meet you at a certain level, if I'm up here and you trying to pull me down, again, you trying to like, you know, like when you drown in somebody else to stay afloat, it's like, I felt like I was in Titanic. Like I felt like I was in it. So you're going to hold me down to stay afloat. I can't do that. I can't do that.
That's
all
you
there
know,
was
I
enough
can't do
room
that.
on there for Jack to get up there. I don't know why.
But
he
that's what
didn't
I'm
just climb
saying.
on the other side.
You feel me?
But
I did see in a little recent video where they broke down why they wouldn't have been able to both fit on the thing. But let's forget that. Let's talk about the iconic version of it. Baby, you
Yeah, no, they fun. They fun. They're fun.
let Jack drown.
How much of this album was also a love letter to Aaron?
That was some messy shit that he tried to do right there. That was some messy shit. Okay. Oh, here we go.
You've had a lot. 4 movies, album, and then your visual, and then your performance at the BET Awards. There was a lot of press surrounding you. Whenever I've seen you on this outlet, that outlet, right? And it just seems like it's a pattern, right? Every time something drops with Tiana is in the headlines. So, oh, this movie, that movie, right? It's
No, is it just me that sees the similarities between the two of them? Between Jess and Tiana? I don't know what it is, but it's like, why y'all feel like cousins or some shit? Like,
seems that it's always something that is dropped on Iman's
listen, y'all, stop taking everything I
right,
say so
where
personal.
it's
I don't
like,
really mean it, y'all. I'm talking
but
about the
this
people I know.
there's something about
I'm talking about the people I know. When I say stuff like that, y'all, I'm talking to specific people that I know that might be watching me, but are not going to say that they're watching me. And I don't want them to say that they're watching me. But I'm thinking about 2 June Geminis in particular. Okay? And both of them can kiss my ass. But outside of that, outside, just 2 of them. That's all. That's the only ones I could think of, girl. Not all of them. I don't know all of them.
a court or something about the divorce, right? Almost every single time one of your accolades
every
is
single
mentioned,
time
you're being
and
celebrated for something.
And but that was a part of the debate that I bid. And I hate to even have to talk about this, and I don't want to make this a long thing. But you know, that's even why I hopped on live, because it's just like, y'all know how quiet I am. And even when the other party be dead ass wrong, I'm still defending, protecting, all of the things, because we have a daughter on social media. And I don't ever want to be anywhere speaking down on somebody, but people get tired.
Yeah.
At this point, Junie, when you get older and you want to ask that question, I'm just gonna have to break it down, baby, because I'm not about to keep being played with. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not about to keep doing that just on the strength of, oh, Tiana hates social media, so let me poke on social media because I know she's not gonna say nothing. I think that the live really like woke niggas up. Like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Because I would never do nothing like that. You feel me? So it's just like, come on, this is crazy. Because even with that, it's just like, I'm sitting here defending some shit that came out a year ago. But when it came out, remember I did Vogue World, that shit was going crazy, so it didn't stick. Then I posted a picture on Oscar weekend, the same rumor comes out. But now it's like really hitting differently because it's assumed that I moved on. Like, oh, she moved on. But yo, she took this person for everything. And it's just like, now I'm being called out my name. Like, I'm like, wait, what? And then I took this, I took that. I'm like, wait, what? I'm confused, you know?
It just seemed like you had to pay a $70,000 bill for you defending yourself.
And it was the best little coin I ever spent. I mean, but when I say I want to get put through the mattress,
Yeah. The reason why I'm cheering for that is because that's what I said when I originally talked about it. I was just like, oh, I hope that was like a drop in a bucket, like a 70,000. I'd happily, remember I said that? Like, I hope it's something that is like, girl, I got it. Fuck you. And I'll pay another 70 to curse your monk ass out. and that makes me feel real good for her. Good for you, girl. Cause see, I love an opportunity to use money for shit like that. Like, I would happily pay just so I could say what the fuck I said. Okay? You can have the money, nigga. Okay, because I'm gonna get more money. You still have to pay me child support and alimony. Okay? And I'm out here working. You not. So $70,000 for my bestie.
please. I said, listen.
Because
That's what it is right there.
That's what
stuff
it is.
like that.
It wasn't even the
Why you
technical
trying to
stuff.
talk like her?
You know what I'm saying?
I want this hat that she has on. I love Tiana's style. Like, I love the fact that she's somebody that can be so dressed down. I love the dress down girls, right? Girl, me and my sister are like this. Okay, so shout out to me and my sister. Me and my sister Christy. Me and my sister Christy are the girls that are like, you know, we will like dress down at certain times. Like her tennis shoes are never dirty. Mine are. We're not the same in that way. But we are like the cap, you know, I got on tights. I got on, you know what I'm saying? You know, I'm cute, but I'm comfortable. You know what I'm saying? I'm cute, but I'm comfortable. And I don't always need to do the most because like what I have here is enough. So I don't have to do a lot. So I'm going to show up somewhere sometimes like just aesthetically chill as fuck. And then other times I'm going to pop out and make everybody feel bad about themselves because I look so good. They're now looking at themselves like, do I still look good? You know what I'm saying? Okay. So yeah. And my sister is a Leo. So, okay. Understand. But yeah, like, I love that for us. I love that for us that we, you know, me and my mama was just talking about like how much shit me and my sister have in common. It's really weird. And it's weird because we've never like, we're 9 years apart and we've always had like a friction in our, like we love each other, but there's a friction in our relationship and it always has been. That's my girl. Don't play. I'll fight you over her. But, you know, essentially, when I see Tiana, I'm like, that's how we be. Like, girl, give me a sweatshirt. My sister loves a hat. My hair not done, girl. Hat. Okay. She does Pilates. You know what I'm saying?
Wasn't even the technical stuff.
Why are you trying to talk softly?
I just feel like you have to.
But let's look at the pattern. We went to court July 25th. This thing about me paying him $70,000 or his lawyer $70,000 came out a week before my album dropped. This is when Hard Part came out with Joe and Jada and the song was going viral and everybody was like, yo, this song is fire. Now, 5 minutes later, Tiana is ordered, she's held in contempt, So now I was looking like, oh, so she went on live and lied. And it's like, no, it was technicality. Keep in mind, I only went on live to defend a skit that he did.
Yeah.
So you did a skit, but then they pretty much said in court, the skit was back in June. The skit, it was a few weeks after the divorce. So then it was kind of like his lawyers argued that, well, the person in the video said it. First of all, his lawyer didn't even want to admit that the person in the video stated an amount of money that was being paid, right? But then once he got caught up in that and Iman admitted that the person did say that, then he was like, well, it didn't come from Iman's mouth directly. So your evidence pretty much is objected. And then I had a witness who came with actual receipts that they were being paid to have a smear campaign against me.
Damn.
Wow. You feel me?
Can you even talk about this now?
This is not sealed. Oh, this is not sealed.
Oh.
The only thing I got in trouble for was when we went into details about
what you get.
And stuff like that. You feel what I'm saying? Every single time something amazing is going on in my life, it's something about this divorce. It don't be nothing else. I'm never in nothing.
It's the longest divorce ever.
And keep in mind the divorce was already a year old when the rumor re-dropped. So it's kind of like, but let's not make it seem like Tiana went to court, and if I was held in contempt, I would have been fined or I would have been jailed. It literally says in the papers that like I have movies coming up, so I can pay it because he pretty much was in court showing his financial situation and stuff like that. So it's kind of like to pretty much punish me because I have punish me up because of my accolades is insane.
What did I just say? Because she working and he not.
However, if it's going to give me my peace and we can be done with this for good,
let's go.
I've sent that wire so fast. I sent that wire so fucking fast. That was the best little coin I ever spent in my life because I never have to deal with this again. And I will never allow a person to silence me because I'm not. I was
going to ask you, what exactly are you trying to escape from with this project? But boy, I know now.
You've had a lot. 4 movies, album, visual, and then your performance at the beat.
Good for her. I like that she said that. But it does. I did want to hear what she said about the evidence part because I was curious to what happened with that. So just to reiterate, it sounds like she's saying she did have evidence, but they threw it out. Because it didn't come out of his mouth that he did it. But there's a paper trail. And I guess that wasn't really used. Let me hear it one more time, y'all. We're going to run through it one more time. I just want to make sure.
ET Awards. There was a lot of press surrounding you. Whenever I've seen you on this outlet, that outlet, right? And it just seems like it's a pattern, right? Every time something drops with Tiana is in the headlines. So, oh, this movie, that movie, right? It seems that it's always something that is dropped on Iman's side, right? Where it's like, oh, but this happened. And it's something about a court or something about the divorce, right? Almost every single time one of
You know why she's more open on this podcast? Because they know how to act when she's in a room. And because it seems that for the most part, Jess is leading this. Jess might be male identified, but she respects Tiana. So she's going to handle Tiana in a certain manner. Joe Budden and them don't respect anybody over there. They don't respect anybody. They don't even respect Mark Lamont Hill.
your
Every single time,
you're being
and
celebrated for something.
but that was a part of the debate that I bid, and I hate to even have to talk about this, and I don't want to make this a long thing.
No, this is absolutely another example of men trying to snuff out this light that some wild free woman has so that he can control her and assume parts of her identity for himself because he doesn't have the strength to seek it out on his own.
But you know, that's even why I hopped on live, because it's just like, y'all know how quiet I am. And even when the other party be dead ass wrong, I'm still defending, protecting all of the things, because we have a daughter on social media. And I don't ever want to be anywhere speaking down on somebody, but people get tired.
Yeah.
At this point, Junie, when you get older and you want to ask that question, I'm just gonna have to break it down, baby, because I'm not about to keep being played with. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not about
And I bet you she's not even gonna have to ask because she was there.
to keep doing that just on the strength of, oh, Tiana hates social media, so let me poke on social media because I know she's not gonna say nothing. I think that the live really like woke niggas up. Like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Because I would never do nothing like that. You feel me? So it's just like, come on, this is crazy. Because even with that, it's just like, I'm sitting here defending some shit that came out a year ago. But when it came out, remember I did Vogue World, that shit was going crazy, so it didn't stick. Then I posted a picture on Oscar weekend, the same rumor comes out. But now it's like,
and I remember saying it. I was like, why are they talking about this again? Like, we don't already know about the divorce and who got what and all of this. We already know this. I remember thinking that to myself when it came out the second time. And then the mama came out and tweeted and said, we already talked about this shit.
really hitting differently because it's assumed that I moved on. Like, oh, she moved on. But yo, she took this person for everything. And it's just like, now I'm being called out my name. Like, I'm like, wait.
Because men can always rely on other men to come and hate on a woman with them. And that's what I really don't like. And that's why I'm always so, I want people to be more careful about how y'all brandish women, because women are the ones that are actually going to have to deal with these things in a way that becomes unsafe for them. A nigga could say anything about a woman and nothing will ever really happen to him, but a woman might have to deal with the consequences of the shit that he says about her. Y'all will always try to find a reason to blame the woman. Oh, you should have chose better. That's bullshit. Men should be better, do better, have a limit of which you won't go just to be vengeful. But that's too much to ask for most of you motherfuckers. I'm aware.
Hey, what was? And then I took this, I took that. I'm like, wait, what? I'm confused. You know,
it just seemed like you had to pay a $70,000 bill for you defending yourself.
And it was the best little coin I ever spent. I mean, it. But when I say I want to get put through the mattress in peace, I said, listen,
because that's what it is right there.
That's what
stuff
it is.
like that.
It wasn't even the
Why
technical
you trying to
stuff.
talk like her?
You know what I'm saying?
It wasn't even the technical stuff.
Why you trying to talk softly?
I just feel like you have to. But let's look at the pattern. We went to court July 25th.
So you know why he's talking like that? Because Tiana Taylor is a fucking leader. This is why whenever people are online arguing about how men are naturally leaders and all of that shit, and I'm always like rolling my eyes in my head so fucking hard, because in my experience, the little girls around are normally the leaders, and y'all just call them bossy and tell them that they're not allowed to lead. But the people that naturally been leading since they were children are normally the girls. Tiana is a leader. That's why she's so good at what she does. She's a leader in a way that I don't have to tell you what to do. I'm just going to present and carry myself a certain way. And that energy will be so grounded and real that it will affect the people around me. That's what a lot of people don't understand about being a leader in the way you actually are versus feeling like you need to be trying to control other people. No, be it. Just be it. And when you show up for who you are, it will affect the people around you. Her talking softly, her carrying herself in this very matter of fact, way, it affects everybody in the room and how they are moving with her. And we already know because we saw Teyana Taylor, at Sweet 16. So we know you the little girl that everybody called bossy. I was a little girl that everybody called bossy. I know a whole bunch of little girls that everybody likes to call bossy, but y'all still want to believe that the little boys that was a step behind them are the leaders. Makes no fucking sense to me. I'm going to let y'all keep going though.
This thing about me paying him $70,000 or his lawyer $70,000 came out a week before my album dropped. This is when Hard Part came out with Joe and Jada and the song was going viral and everybody was like, yo, this song is fire. Now, 5 minutes later, Tiana is ordered, she's held in contempt, So now I was looking like, oh, so she went on live and lied. And it's like, no, it was technicality. Keep in mind, I only went on live to defend a skit that
court is always technicality. Y'all ain't that how Maurice got off?
He did.
Yeah.
He did a skit, but then they pretty much said in court, the skit was back in June. The skit, it was a few weeks after the divorce. So then it was kind of like his lawyers argued that, well, the person in the video said it. First of all, his lawyer didn't even want to admit that the person in the video stated.
Let me. I want to find this video. We about to get off of here in a minute, y'all. Okay, I ain't gonna be up here all day. Hold up. What's the nigga name? Iman Divorce. I love the fact you can just search shit on TikTok in a way that you cannot search shit on Instagram.
Hold on, man. Hold on, man. You gave that lady $1 million, man. Hey, what's that? You can't afford to come off. What's that? Hey, man, shorty. Repo, man.
Hey, you doing everything, bro? Everything? Everything.
He thought this was funny. He thought that was funny. That was the one. That was the only one he did. That was the only one he did, y'all. That's hilarious. That is hilarious. I was hoping there would be more, but just that one, that's the only one he did. But that was to insinuate that Tiana was taking you for everything that you have, right? Right? Taking you for everything that you have, right? Make everybody think that Tiana Taylor is taking everything that you have so that everybody will hate her the way they hate you. Or so that everybody will hate her in general. Like that's obvious that that's what was happening here. And then Tiana got up here to respond, right? What was the response?
If he got child support to pay, how would that benefit me? And y'all literally looking for whatever y'all gonna look for to make something negative when the truth is right in front of your face. The truth is right in front of your face.
She said the truth is right in front of your face.
Before y'all even knew that we was ever getting a divorce, when all the scandals came out about Iman, I'm the one that jumped on the internet and said, not too much on my best friend.
We remember.
We're still doing this. We're
Erica De Niro will not let us forget. Not too much on my bestie, bitch.
doing that. This is my buddy. This is my da-da-da-da. I've done nothing but try to protect us. So the fact that you are okay with the world thinking that I took you for everything that you had, have the world thinking that I tried to get you locked up, sitting here playing victim. Let me explain something to y'all about people. For people that's saying, oh, well, what would Iman get out of leaking these rumors that make him look bad? Some people are okay with looking bad just as long as you look worse. Okay? Y'all have to understand that. Y'all have to understand that. Before this divorce, during this divorce, and after this divorce, I protected that man with all I had in me. With all I had, I've been nothing but solid to that man. And all I asked for was for him to stand up for me. Stand up for me. You see what's happening. You see it's not true. If I didn't file that motion, then I would have had to continue to to deal with this. I have 3 movies coming up and a TV show coming up in the same year. You think I want to keep dealing with, oh my God, new movie comes out. Here's another random rumor about a divorce that's a year old. Second movie come out. Here's another rumor. Third movie come out. Here's another rumor. Before y'all even knew that we was ever getting a divorce, when all the scandals came out about Iman,
Well, that's that, y'all. That's that. That was when she responded to it. That's what she ended up having to pay $70K for. Yeah. So, so sad. Y'all got to be safe out here with these niggas. So, okay, let me read these super chats and I'm gonna get off of here. Okay, so I can go and do what I gotta do so I can come back to y'all later. Let me see. Thank you, Christian, for becoming a member again. I think weren't you already one? Thank you. Self-made. Thank you for the super chat, boo. Most men are naturally submissive in this patriarchy world because very few control it. So when a man sees a woman whose personality is a natural leader, they tend to project their insecurities on them. Oh yes, girl. Oh yes. Listen, I think the men are the real helpmates, but they like to argue with me about it. I think men are the real helpmates. Okay, y'all the ones that's missing a leg of the fucking chromosome and shit. Talking about X, Y, X. Yes, nigga. Okay, you are missing a part. that's why y'all can't never do shit all the way right. Okay, because y'all is missing a leg on the Y that should have been an X, bitch. Okay. Honey, see, thank you for being a member. Hold on, wait. I'm the Leo. My sister's a Gemini. Our relationship is estranged. I wish we were close like y'all. We're 4 years apart. Child, we are not as close as we could be, and we are 9 years apart. Don't feel that bad. It is what it is. I love you for real. We ain't got to be close for me to love you. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes people just they're not supposed to be blending like that. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Just because we family don't mean we got to be friends. I love you though. You know what I'm saying? LaPlaque. Thank you for the super chat, boo. Bondi, you got me going around my job saying the community is not okay. Because it's not. The community is not okay. This is evidenced by everything we've talked about today, y'all. The community is not okay. Okay. All right, y'all. I'm about to get out of here. I will come back for members only. Look for me maybe around 7:30 to give y'all a nighttime Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Because I need to cook and work out in the next 2 hours. Pray for me, Jesus. All right. I love y'all for real, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Like, comment, subscribe, share me with your people.